How we doing, folks? Welcome. What's happening here? Excuse me. Sorry, this isn't. This is supposed to be any walkout music. This is my own stream is giving me an ad. What's happening, everybody? That the same thing happened for everyone else. Hello. How are we? My name is Big Nick. I am coming to you live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is 11:05 a.m. and we have a very special guest here tonight. To this morning, frankly, we're gonna introduce him right now. His name is Jakey Lutsko. He's my little brother. He's here. Let's give a big round of applause for Jakey. Jakey just released a brand new single called Brain.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing, go stop this and go check out Brain.
Just got out of brain surgery myself.
So you're gonna have to explain this to me because if you've seen the video, spoilers by the way. Jakey is receiving brain surgery in the video. You're telling me that the video was essentially a real-time experiment that led to you being here right now.
Yeah. So essentially, if anyone has seen that video, everything that happened within that just happened about an hour ago. I still a little bloody, a little fresh. You know,
What's the point of the surgery? Like, was this consensual surgery or what? I didn't really follow exactly why you were receiving brain surgery. Did you have some kind of illness I'm not aware of, or?
Well, I think a lot of people just kind of came together and decided that something needed to be done about the way that my brain works, and the logical thing was to do kind of like a open brain surgery lobotomy. But they got it to a point where it can kind of just stay exposed like this, and yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I don't know much about lobotomy, but I have seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And I know at the end, they not to spoil One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from 1974 or whenever that came out, but they McMurphy, is that his name? They lobotomize him, and he's basically a vegetable. And that's why Chief had to basically strangle him to death with the pillow at the end. And it seems like you're in a much better cognitive state than McMurphy was at the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty good mentally. You know, after it's a shame that some people get the surgery and they're kind of left in a state like that. But for me, I've never felt better. You know, I'm invigorated. I'm ready to take the world on.
I don't know, folks. Do we buy this? Is this? People have been calling me poll man because of all the polls I've been doing, but I'm gonna do a quick poll. Do we buy Jakey's story? And it's a simple yes or no question.
Answer is yes.
So the poll is live. We'll keep the poll going for a couple seconds. We're still letting people come in here.
Welcome.
This is this is an experimental time frame. This is early Friday morning. A lot of you were working, I'm sure. Maybe some of you are unemployed. 89% of people say yes, that everything is true, what you said.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, if you've seen the video, you know I kind of went through hell to get here. Had to go through Coolidge Park. If you've seen the end of the video, I caught a little snack in between. I've got some fresh blood on me, but, we don't have to bring any attention to that.
All right. The people in the chat, they appear to have named you Brain Man.
Brain Man. I like it.
It's like Rain Man with a B.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Rain Man would have been a cool superhero. It would have been cool if I liked Rain Man. I thought it was a good movie. Have you seen it?
I actually have not.
I think it would have been cool if they ended it with Dustin Hoffman getting some kind of powers like Raiden or like Storm from the X-Men.
Yeah.
And then Rain Man 2 is essentially him fighting I don't know, the Green Goblin or something. That would have been, or maybe like a crossover. Maybe Rain Man could show up in the
MCU?
the new Avengers Doomsday film.
Oh.
All right, the poll is done. We believe Jakey.
Yes, thank you.
All right. JG Music Shows at Johnny G. Johnny G Music Show says they've been watching the Sideshow music video this morning. God bless you. Maybe we'll play that one today. Jakey plays xylophone. Yeah. He's played with me for years. Jakey started playing in my band about when was it? 2016, 2017, something like that.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years he's carving his own path now. He's put, as you all can see, he's got new music video out. He's got a couple EPs. A lot of great stuff from Jakey Lutsko.
Thank you.
And I'm lucky enough to have him come back and catch us up on what's going on in his world. So, but he never went anywhere. Of course, Jakey has directed and shot so many great pieces of Halloween, October Project, and SNL. All these things that I'm acclaimed for. Jakey's behind the scenes. Which, by the way, some Brain trivia. He's got this new music video, Brain. Did anyone recognize that room?
Ooh.
Where the surgery was taking place? I'd be interested to know if the chat has any sort of perspective here, any guess as to had they seen it before and where did they see it?
Yeah, we reused an iconic Nick Lutsko location for that video.
But there's even another. The web is sprawling because the person who owns that location or who's acquired that location and allows us to use it is also someone you all know and love. Many of you know and love, I'm sure.
Amazing man.
Primordial Creatures hopes that you can play xylophone after the surgery. Surely, do you feel like you've forgotten how to play xylophone?
I don't know. I think it's just something we have to kind of figure out in the moment, and we'll see.
Interesting. We'll have to give it a try. I know Sideshow was mentioned. Maybe that's one we can try out and see.
It's a good one.
All right. Helmo Shed. Wrong. That's one wrong answer. 3 wrong answers. That's 3 strikes. You're out, and the stream is this. We end the stream. So that's one wrong guess.
You're on thin
Casey
ice.
says Cricket Man's Lair. That's one right guess. Very good, Casey. You nailed it. All right, we have 1 strike, and we have someone on, let's say they're on third base. Because if you get the next one right, that's a home run.
Home run.
There we go. Rachel got it. Where Murphy was brought to life and received the kiss on the forehead. And now let's see if we can get a grand slam. You guys know me. If you know me, you know I'm up on my baseball lingo. I'm really good at taking events from everyday life and applying them in terms of baseball. So if we're going to get a grand slam, we got to think whose secret lair is fit for Cricket Man's ascension, Murphy's revival. I don't know if it's a revival necessarily. I don't know if he's named Murphy in his first life. His birth, I guess. And then Jakey's brain surgery. Who is the mastermind pulling the strings behind this space, do we wonder?
Someone said Eric's.
Joanna Santana says Eric's, and that's at strike 2. Riley Smith said Rain Man, which is strike 3. You're out. Stream's over.
All right.
God bless.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
Felice.
Once cold, I gotta do.
No, it's Randy Steele is the correct answer.
Woo!
We all know Randy. Love Randy.
Great guy.
John says, whose car? Whose car?
Ooh, that was...
Oh, don't dox anybody. Are you allowed to give that permission? I see Riley Smith is in the chat.
Riley Smith.
Maybe we need to give her some permission from Riley.
Riley, if you're still with us, can I go ahead and spill the beans on whose car that was? Well,
there's a bit of a delay. It was Riley's mom. I'll go ahead and say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Riley. But we didn't give the name or address or anything like that.
Yeah. Green light. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so it was Riley Smith's mom's VW Bug convertible. Unfortunately, I did end up crashing it when I was speeding through. You kind of see that in the video. I'm barreling down the highway, and I don't even know what I run into.
You did crash?
Yeah, I did crash.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I run around Coolidge Park.
All righty then. Did she have to get a new car, I guess?
I don't know. I kind of stopped talking to them. They're probably pretty upset with me after wrecking that car.
Interesting. Well, we're talking about Jakey Lutsko's brand new music video, Brain. Go check it out. Because after you crashed that car, it seems you probably stole one of their cameras because you were running around town. It didn't look like someone possibly could have been working with you. It seemed like you must have had some kind of contraption attached to your head.
Yeah. I did steal one of their cameras. I thought, we could get a, more of a exciting setup for SNL in the coming years. So I was like, I'll take this for us, and we'll see where we go with it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Carrie says, Jakey, can you explain the meaning behind XL Boys and Honda Civics?
I would be honored to. So for XL Boys, all my life I have identified and been an extra large boy. I've always worn extra large T-shirts, sweatshirts, everything of the sort. And I naturally gravitated towards a friend group who were the same. They were all XL boys, and we had to stick together, in these trying times. So I had to make an anthem for the group, of course. So that's kind of how the XL boys came to be. And for the Honda Civic, that's just a car I hold near and dear to my heart. The first car I've ever owned, and I'll probably own for the rest of my life. It's incredible.
Sorry, I want to make sure. Webby,
check out that Webby
conversation. I do have a story I was wanting to share that I don't think I've shared before. Correct me if I'm wrong if I've said this before, but a lot of people, pretty much everyone knows me as Big Nick, and I've never really shared the origin of how or when I started or decided to start going by Big Nick. Did you hear there's a Big Nick film in the theaters? I'm not joking.
No, I didn't.
I have they made a movie about me.
Like a biopic?
I don't know. I'm not. I refuse to. I mean, yeah, you can tell by the photo they chose that it is it's definitely about. It's a story about my life. It's called Big Nick Energy.
Okay.
And basically, they're infringing on my IP once again. And there's another picture somewhere. It says it's shown, but I can't see it. But there's a picture of me with a battery that's pretty much the same photo. Anyways, I'm not going to keep getting into this, but boycott Big Nick film. I have nothing to do with it. They're trying to pillage my IP just like they're doing with Gremlins. So, anyways, I'm going off on a tangent.
That's disgusting and unacceptable. This is my brother. We are trying to make it as artists, and the fat cat Hollywood elite are trying to stomp us down and censor us and steal our stories.
Thank you. Yes. But anyways, I went off on a tangent. What I was wanting to get at is the reason I decided to call myself Big Nick is because, and I don't know if I've even talked to you about this. I don't know if you have any recollection of this. This is a true story. This is high school. Your high school. This is like,
what?
I don't know. I think you were in high school. This is a long time ago. I thought you were younger. I thought this could have been like 10 years ago. Jakey is 10 years younger than me, 9.5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is I started playing guitar right around the time Jakey was born. So if my musical career were personified, it would be Jacob's age.
It's crazy.
It would look like Jacob. Anyway, so Jakey, my wife and I probably weren't married at the time, but we were with Jakey and my mom. Jakey was a younger man in high school, and I can't remember if my mom was talking to some of her friends or talking to me and Claire, but she just made a statement. She was like, all Jakey's friends call him Big Jake. Everyone calls him Big Jake. Do you remember this?
It sounds a little vaguely familiar.
You were like, what? No one's ever called me Big Jake. What are you talking about? She's like, no, I've heard them call you Big Jake. They all call you Big Jake. She just kind of seemingly pulled it from nowhere and declared that you go by Big Jake, and everyone calls you that. And I kind of just, it really stuck me. I like the idea of just proclaiming that everyone calls you something, and then it works. Now everyone calls me Big Nick.
It's incredible.
So that was a good memory. Anyways, so happy to have Jakey with us tonight, this morning. Jeez, why do I keep thinking it's nighttime? I did accidentally schedule the stream for 11 p.m., so maybe that has something to do with it. I might actually need brain surgery myself, and this isn't an exaggeration or some kind of joke, because last night I put my daughter to bed, read a book, laid with her, said I'm going to lay down for 2 songs. She has a thing called Tony that plays music. I say I'm laying down for 2 songs. Fast forward, I fell asleep probably for 30 minutes, an hour. I wake up, I'm like, oh man, I got to make this stream, and I got to switch over the laundry. I got to start a new load of laundry, and I got to start the dryer. So I come down here and make the stream, do the laundry, go lay on the couch, watch an episode of Watchmen. Like I said, I've been watching, and then I crash out. So this morning I wake up alerted, hey, you set the wrong time on the stream. Strike one. Go over to the laundry to keep that going. The laundry lid is open and filled with soap and not started. I'm like, geez, man, I'm really striking out big time. So I start the laundry. I go to get the dryer because I'm naked. I'm wearing nothing but underwear, and all my clothes are in the wash and the dryer. And open the dryer, and the clothes are soaking wet. So I really think that I might need some sort of brain surgery because I'm incapable of completing basic tasks. I managed to get the clothes in the dryer. I managed to get the soap in the wash, but I didn't start either of them. I can't remember if it's morning or night. So you might need to refer me to this doctor of yours, and maybe we can get something straightened out. I don't know what's happening.
The problem about that, he was a great doctor.
Who was that doctor?
My old friend Nate Oliver. one of the classic XL boys, no doubt. But unfortunately,
And he's a doctor?
Yeah, brain surgeon. But this isn't easy to say. If you've seen the video, I did stab him probably like 20 to 30 times.
Right. So he's out of commission.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 69 viewers currently. When we started, we were at 30, so this is growing exponentially. At this rate,
incredible.
We've only been streaming for how long? 20 minutes, maybe, if that.
We're already changing the game.
15 minutes. So if you're going by this math, by 11:35, we're probably going to be at 150. And then by noon, that means we'll be at 300. And if we keep on at the exponential rate, we will hit 1 million views today. So someone could give me the math of if we continue at this rate, what time will we be hitting 1 million views?
And I'm just honored to be a part of this history. It's a historic stream.
Okay, we got some questions. John asks, did you get Riley's mom's car dirty with your brain?
No, I did not.
But you got chips all over the place, it looked like.
I did, but I'm one of those kind of people that if I make a mess, I go back and clean it up. So even though I did wreck the car, no doubt about that, sorry, I did at least pick up the hot dog and Lay's potato chip bits.
Mira Reeds asks if Jake Cash is related to Johnny Cash. We should say Jake Cash is your hype man when Jakey performs live.
Yes, shout out to Jake Cash. He also was in one of my short films. He was the lead actor in Cycles. Jake Cash is not related to Johnny Cash, but I would say he's a bit of a bigger legend than Johnny Cash ever was. So.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Carrie asks, how is Nick as an older brother? Did he always make you play as Luigi? I'm trying to think of what video games we ever played together.
We really got into Skyrim, and it's kind of one of those things where we kind of trade off the controller and.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Jakey has always been exponentially better than me at video games. So there's no, there was the thing with my older brother who was 3.5 years older than me, and that was definitely the thing where he would hand me the unplugged controller, and he'd pretend like I was playing, but really it was just him. Yeah. Jakey and I never had that experience because, first of all, I was never a big gamer to begin with, and then you started young. I remember you had Godzilla King of Monsters. That's an early game. Remember you spending a lot of time on.
Yeah.
With our next door neighbor Jeffrey.
Yeah,
that's who you'd play with.
Remember playing a lot of. He had a Nintendo 64, and we used to always play Pokemon Stadium over there, every day. But as far as Nick being an older brother, man, I couldn't ask for a better one. A lot of my experiences that I've had with music and film are attributed to him, and I have so many fond memories of just like those kind of early high school, late middle school years of like watching horror films with you, and kind of like, I used to always be a huge scaredy cat, and you kind of helped break me into horror, and now it's true. Kind of it's become my thing.
I do remember. It's funny because I've been with Claire for so long. I've been with Claire for about 15 years, and you're what, 24?
Yeah.
So that means I've been with Claire since you were about 9 years old. And so she's seen a lot of growth over the years from just a literal physical standpoint.
Yeah.
As I am with her younger siblings. But one of my favorite lines that you used to say, do you know what I'm going to say? Do you remember this?
I don't.
You're putting bad thoughts in my head. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Jakey was a big it's funny he makes these deranged, horrific works of art now because he was very afraid of many things, and I would just mention the devil, and he would go, "You're putting bad thoughts in my head." He'd get really upset, and I'd get in trouble. And I was a grown man. I was I was in my mid-20s at this point, harassing a young child. But I did. We twisted his arm. We got him. What's some of the first horror movies we watched? People ask me all the time what horror movies I like, and I can't ever remember what they are.
Well, I very vividly remember this. I remember
Necromantic.
No, Poultrygeist. The trauma.
Surely we didn't start on that.
No. I remember we went to a local Mexican restaurant called El Mason, and it was one of those kind of times where Mom and Dad were out of town, and you were kind of responsible with getting me dinner and hanging out with me and watching me. And we had a conversation. You were like, man, you're like 12, 13. When are you going to start liking horror films? Like someday when you're older, what if you want to go on a date and a girl wants to go to a horror film and you don't want to? And I was like, well, okay, like what could I watch? And we ended up watching Insidious. and that was kind of, and it was great, and I loved it. It really helped that there was that kind of comedic element with like the ghost hunters in it, because you kind of sold me on that of like, oh, it's scary, but it still has some lighthearted aspects to it. And then from there, I really remember like watching Evil Dead 2 with you, and you pitching it to me as like, oh, it's almost like watching a horror version of like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, which I think is like the best way to describe that movie, and it's one of my all-time favorites, and I have a tattoo of it now.
Oh, let's see the tat.
Yeah. Here, let me.
You're wearing pants underneath these hospital gowns? I thought you were going to be butt-ass naked.
Well, I was just afraid Mom might see me on stream. She'd yell at me.
Oh, okay. There we go. Groovy. This is where we need the Ghost of Regis to do a big zoom into that. Maybe I can take some control here. Here we go. No, I don't have any control. I have no control over my life or the camera. Ultra wide. I've never tried this. Wow. Whoa.
How about that?
But it just totally disregarded you. Maybe you need to talk. Maybe, yeah, do some
testing. Maybe wag it around a little bit.
It's not working. Oh well. We'll go back to main. Okay, very cool. Maybe, I don't know, should we stay on, do we like wide or main? This is wide. Wide, for some reason, just hyper focuses on me, and then I don't know if there's much of a difference.
Very interactive.
It is fascinating. So, do we want to play some, let me do some housekeeping really quick. I want to do a better job, but I'll just, excuse me, my bubbles. I want to do a better job of just not constantly spamming people with information about the Patreon, but I haven't mentioned it once today. And, there is this thing where every new patron we play, I don't know, we change it up. Sometimes we'll do every new patron will play a song. Sometimes we'll do every 5 patrons we'll play whatever you want. I don't know, what do we want to do today, folks, with the patrons? I know we're just having a good time with Jakey, and I don't want to obsess over uploading the Patreon, but I'll just give a quick spiel that I do have a new record. I released a record called Swords in 2019. And all the time, I start doing Super Deluxe, or not Super Deluxe, Songs of the Computer, SNL, all these things, and I get a lot of comments. Usually nice. They're not mean. They're like, Nick, love everything you do, but I really would love to hear some more earnest music. Not Jim Varney, EARNEST. They want to hear some, they call it my serious work. I think all of my work is dead serious.
Yeah. Whether
it's funny or not, that's my take. But I did do a new album of 15 original songs. They're not comedy songs. I went offline last November and spent pretty much the next 6 months writing, recording, producing this record, and then we've been working on, adding the saxophone, and Eric tracked some bass and some vocals, and Adam mixed and added drums, and the 100K band added all their special spins. And anyways, the album is done and finished, and we are doing an experimental rollout where I'm releasing a new single and a new music video every month. We released Punchline last month. This upcoming Wednesday, I'm releasing a song called Run, along with a new music video, but it is live on the Patreon today. We're releasing music videos a week early on the Patreon, so that's one reason to join the Patreon. The other reason is, if you're thinking, oh boy, I'm so excited to hear Nick has a new record called Ends, but I'm not going to wait all year. He's doing a new single every month. The album eventually will be on Bandcamp and Spotify and all that, but it's going to be much later this year, maybe late summer, early fall. So if you're wanting it today, join the Patreon, follow the steps in the pinned post, then mail me some money. I'll send you a download code. And on stream, I handcraft these codes. They're artisanal codes, and I will send them on stream. I do it all the time. And you get to hear the Code Man song.
I'm calling up from Codeland.
So if you want to hear this song,
Calling up from Codeland.
that's all we're playing for right now. But if you want to join the Patreon, or you're already a patron and you just haven't purchased the new record Ends, get on there. Here's the album art made by the incredible Amanda Stamatolaki, Primordial Creatures.
incredible artist.
Yes, she's unbelievable. She's doing all the single art. She did the Desmond clock way back there.
There it is.
So anyways, go do that. That's all I'm going to say for now about that. And I'll keep an eye, see if we get any new patrons, see if we get if I got any codes I need to send out, all right? So maybe we should play some music. What are people in the mood for today, I wonder? Let's check in with the chat, see how people are feeling. I know I've asked some questions.
And just to throw this out, I know I've got a couple different talents under my belt, but I can also do bird calls. If anybody needs or has a favorite bird they want me to make noises of.
All right, so there's another thing we can throw in there. We're taking song requests, and we're also Jakey's down to do emulate any sort of bird you're interested in hearing.
Yeah. Oh, goose, that's a good bird. I also like cranes, herons, pigeons, tufted titmouse. Lots of good birds.
In's album art should be a spooky nightlight, says Casey.
Ooh.
That would be cool. It'd be a big, hefty nightlight. It'd be, I don't know, would Amanda handcraft these nightlights, I wonder? That could be an interesting merch idea. Mira says, Big Nick, is earnest the adjective for your albums like Swords and End? Serious seems like the opposite of comedic, but you're right, that's not quite the term. I don't know, earnest is a term that people started using that I just repeat. And I'm also a big fan of Jim Varney, so it just makes sense to say. Rachel, did camera know how to zoom on what you pointed at? I think when you say camera, I'm sure you're referring to the nude ghost of Regis. A lot of people probably know this. Regis Philbin haunts these streams. We actually have evidence in the Discord that someone shared. I don't know. Let me show Jakey. I don't know.
Place is haunted?
Well, we've had multiple encounters live. This is not a joke. This is serious. And we have evidence that it is. I started playing the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music on here, and I don't have the rights to that. And someone, I think it might have been me, suggested that we're being haunted by the nude ghost of Regis Philbin. Oh. Did I say Regis or Ernest?
I don't know.
So, anyways, it's Regis, not Ernest. So let me show you this. Do you think I can get in trouble for showing this on stream?
I'm sure you're fine.
But you can see he's nude.
Oh my God!
This is from.
It took me a second. I saw that. Wow.
So, anyways, we're gonna. Am I able to show this on?
You're putting bad thoughts into my head.
All right, here I'm gonna show this just for a second. We're not gonna linger on it too long.
Oh, I don't like that.
But if you don't believe in ghosts or you don't believe the stream is haunted by Regis Philbin, then I'm gonna ask you to explain this.
Oh my God, I don't like this.
I can't find it. I can't ever find anything on my frickin' Mac. Let me try this again. Can anyone hear Claire? There we go. Vacuuming upstairs, I wonder.
And I just feel frozen in fear. I don't know how to react to this.
All right. So let's sound off in the chat. Is this evidence of paranormal activity in the stream? Can you see this here?
Man, that's pretty close to where I'm at.
That's Regis if I've ever seen him. What do we think?
Oh my gosh.
And Rachel is great. Rachel timestamps all these streams. And there's a lot of strange activity. I remember that day. I remember Webby just flew across the room multiple times. So anyways, something to think about. He is nude for whatever reason. I think most ghosts are nude. I don't know if there's a need for clothes in the afterlife. Maybe I'm wrong.
That makes sense. That they be nude.
Carrie says, Jakey, what did you think of Alien Romulus? I asked this the other day, and it sounded like you may have been awake the whole time. He didn't watch it with me. He saw it in IMAX. That's another problem I had, is I rented it on Amazon.
It ended up being one of my favorite horror films of last year. Seeing it in IMAX, that is an experience I'm really sad I'm not going to be able to recreate, just like watching it at home. I kind of went into it not knowing what to expect, but I really love Fede Alvarez as a director, love his Evil Dead remake. Going into it, though, I was kind of in this cynical mindset of, I feel like we've seen everything that this franchise has to offer. I don't feel like I can get really scared by like the xenomorphs anymore as a concept. And I was totally wrong when I saw that movie, especially like the final climax. I was just like, it was amazing. I loved it. Like I went in skeptical and I came out just being like, that's one of my favorite horror films of the year. So, and
there you go.
Another one was The Substance. Really loved that one.
All right, we should do a little. You should do a little movie review channel. That was a great little informative minute-long blurb where you just talk about some of your faves of the year.
I'd love to. Hey man, I could. You know, there's like 36 Godzilla movies at this point. I could go through them all, talk for hours.
You think you could rank all 36 right now?
I could. I could try.
In under a minute?
Yeah, I could do it. Is there a clock we could put up?
Yeah, give me a second. There should be. It says nothing really seems to work for some reason. You see this right here. It says green screen 15-minute countdown, but it's not actually. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh.
But let me get you to a minute, I guess. Well, it's not, but it's not playing. I see we have the timer here.
Maybe it's that dang ghost.
Yeah, the ghost of Ernest. Anytime something happens on stream that isn't how it's supposed to, it's probably Ernest. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's just not playing. It says it's playing, but it's not. So
blasphemous. Well, we could always, put together special events of.
Maybe just give number one, just to keep things brief.
I would either. Man, it's kind of hard to beat Godzilla -1. It that or the original 1954 classic.
So the first one or the last one? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So do you guys want to hear some music? Or should we play something? What do we want to hear today, folks? Someone mentioned Sideshow. Do we want to hear Sideshow? Maybe. Let's try that one.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Oh, gosh. Excuse me.
Is that ghost?
No, it's not Ernest. It's Regis. Regis's nude ghost just assaulted me. Rewind the tape. Something went into my mouth. I don't know what it was. I'm not gonna. I don't know if he stuck his fingers in my mouth or what, but that was disgusting. All right, we need to get an exorcist down here immediately.
You're putting bad thoughts in my head, man. I'm antsy.
Is there no xylophone on this song, or when does the xylophone happen? At the very end?
Comes in at the chorus.
In the chorus, okay. I got you. Okay, well, all right, let's go. We'll pick it up where the vocals come in. And let me say a quick prayer that Regis doesn't try that again. All right, here we go. Your word is paper thin. You told your children they could reach for the stars. Then fed them riddling and bought their futures in the VCRs. Oh, now they're walking on the ocean floor, thinking they can't swim. Now they're walking on the ocean floor, thinking they can't swim. As the earth swallows them, you convince yourself that they asked for it. Your ignorance must be bliss. Oh, but for everyone else in the world, it's leaving the clothes from the circus, run right into your face. Oh, I'm starting to think it's on purpose. Believe it or not, we deserve this for sleeping at the sideshow. Your paper has no pen. You only parrot your ambassador's lies, and then somehow stomach them. Maybe it's easier when the crime scene's blocked by dollar signs. Oh, you go knocking on the devil's door's gonna let you in. You go knocking on the devil's door's gonna let you in. And now you live with him. Yet you've convinced yourself he doesn't exist. Your ignorance must be bliss. Oh, everyone else is the worst. Is living across from the circles, running right into your face. Oh, starting to think it's on purpose. Believe it or not, we deserve it for sleeping in the side show. Your paper has no, your tenant's caving in. You'd rather suffocate than claw your way out. So say the oxygen and cover your nose and stick your foot in your mouth. Oh, you go knocking on the seventh heart, sounds inside your head. You will sweat, this is seventh heart, sounds inside your head. And now you're deaf to it. And you've convinced yourself it doesn't exist. Yo, ignorance must be bliss. Oh, but for everyone else in the world, living across from the second, running right into your face. Starting to think it's on purpose. Believe it or not, we deserve it for sleeping in the sideshow. Your teeth are pressed against the pavement. Your head is buried in the sand. You pledge allegiance to your basement. Yeah, I will never understand why we're sleeping in the sideshow. Oh, we're still sleeping in the sideshow. I'm sick of living in a sideshow. I'm sick of sleeping. I'm sleeping in the sideshow. I'm sick of sleeping. Sleeping in the sideshow. All right, give it up for Jakey Lutsko on the xylophone.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's get some more requests in. We'll play some more songs. I'd love to try a Jakey Lutsko song. We've never done a Jakey Lutsko song before, but if he's down for it, I'd be down to
Debut.
Oh, we got a patron. Woo! Welcome, Nick. Big Nick. Oh, this is the other Big Nick. Nick Michalski.
Yeah.
Just ordered the record ends. And I'll tell you what, this fella didn't have to do this because he gets a lifetime supply of free music from me. Not just because he's a fellow Big Nick, but also because he is a big reason why the Run video came to be.
Fantastic.
If I remember correctly. this is the right Nick, the fellow Big Nick. I believe I met Nick in Cleveland. Maybe I get all my shows confused. The other day I said I played a show in Pittsburgh, and I never even have been to Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh, just haven't played Pittsburgh. Anyways, I think Nick gets a code. So I'm playing Nick, the great Nick, the Code Man song. Frick, I think I deleted the Code Man song when I brought in the nude ghost of Ernest. This is a travesty. This is a big problem, guys. Now I got to re-find the Code Man song.
A damn ghost.
Sage, or I about called you Sage. Jakey, if you don't mind maybe keeping an eye on that chat.
Yeah.
And see if there's any questions while I work on getting this code
Let's
song.
see. I wonder if you activated different parts of Jakey's exposed brain, he'd do some cool tricks. Kyle, I don't know. Maybe. Like maybe I could do cup stacking or water bottle flipping. I used to do this cool trick in high school where I basically would kind of stand in front of a wall, and I would run at full speed and launch my body off of the ground into the wall, slamming myself into it. That used to be my main party trick back in the day.
Code Man is back.
Calling up from Codeland, calling up from Codeland's world. If you want some cold, all you gotta do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS Patreon and download. Calling up from Codeland, if you want some cold, all you gotta up from Codeland's Big Nick LUTSKOS Patreon and download.
All right, this is for you,
Calling
Nick.
up from Codeland, calling up from Codeland's world. If you want
All right,
some cold,
Nick is
all you
getting
gotta
code.
do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS Patreon and download his new album.
Beautiful.
Okay, all right. Nick, your code is en route, pal. Let me see. I've got an email thread with Nick here. I got to meet Nick in Cleveland. Yep, I nailed it. First try. Easy. All right, Jakey, if you don't mind seeing is there anything in this chat that is engage with these folks for one moment while I send this code. This is great. I never get the opportunity to have someone engage with the chat while I code people up.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Let's see. What do we got going on in this chat?
A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, not too much going on. Is your brain cold? Nah, it's it's got a lot of fresh, warm blood all over it, so it stays pretty toasty.
I gotta bump up this. Oh, did I already bump up the Patreon counter? I think I did. Disregard.
Nosferatu thoughts? Well, I'll share my take on it. I just think it's a damn shame they didn't cast my brother to play Nosferatu. I don't understand.
Me or Alec?
You. I think they should have casted you.
Yeah.
You got the facial. You got the mustache.
I don't know.
I think you would have been great as the titular vampire.
Well, Nosferatu. Well, his name's not Nosferatu. What's his name? Orlok.
Orlok, yeah, Count Orlok. Jakey, you mind want some kind of humidity done over the noggin? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the brain has gotten a little dried out here and there, but for the most part, the blood keeps it pretty moisturized.
Holy cow, folks. We are 6 patrons shy of 600, a new record. I mean, every new patron is a new record.
I know we can do it.
What do we do? What can get us to 600, I wonder? What's a good carrot we can give you guys? Something that collaboration Jakey and I could do, a duet of some kind?
Have you tried decorating the brain, maybe bedazzle it? I don't know if that's the best idea, just because, again, this is an exposed brain. We don't want to treat this like it's an accessory. One wrong little pinch poke could, I don't know, could turn me into a crazy man.
Can you feel it if I touch it?
Maybe.
It's wet.
I could feel it a little bit, yeah. You were kind of getting in the creases a little bit.
Kyle says last year was great for horror, wasn't it? Actually, it says
Yes.
this year was great. Which, frankly, what do we have? Wolfman and what else?
Shoot. What do we have? I think just Wolfman so
Just
far.
Wolfman and Big Nick, the new Big Nick film, which I don't even know if it's a horror film. Frankly, it is a horror show.
Yeah.
My worst nightmare. A man asks, can we attach the tape instrument to Jakey's brain like a banana? Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe.
I don't think if Jakey knows about that.
Let's learn.
Do you know what she's talking about?
I do not, actually. The tape instrument?
It's called a syntheset. I don't know where the wires are.
Wow.
I don't know where I put the wires. They're not handy, so we can't actually test it out. But I do want to show off my syntheset because Jakey's never seen it before.
Looks pretty cool.
Where's the speaker? I'm wondering. Any requests on the syntheset?
I could freestyle over it while you play.
Yeah, freestyle over this.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me...
Yeah. Judge Judy, she a cutie and she got a big booty. It's my duty to report that I really love her. Look at me, I know one day I won't be a mother, 'cause I'm a man, I got facial hair. Yeah. I got an exposed brain and a lot of pain. I ain't never been to Spain. I'm on the rap train. Look at me, I need to go ahead and act like I'm sane. But I'm not. I'm more like Zayn. Is that a One Direction member? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm kind of crazy. Is that beautiful? Is that the best rap freestyle ever?
It was a little misogynistic talking about Judge Judy's booty. That was a little disrespectful.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone knows I'm a huge fan of Judge Judy. Not sexually. She's married. I'm married.
Nothing but the utmost respect to the judge.
I have been working on playing some Scatman songs on here. Anyways,
Beautiful.
something like that.
That's
And
good.
There's calling out from Cortland. You guys know that one? All right, Dan is talking disrespectful. Dan is a mod, but I want you to give yourself a 1 minute timeout for talking about Judge Judy like that.
Man, I started something I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
All right, we are going to check on the patron count. Oh, we got 2 new patrons. Hell yeah.
Woo!
That means we're just a few shy of 600, which what's our carrot for 600? Welcome patrons. Beautiful. Love to see it. Wow, two $15 patrons.
Amazing.
That's incredible. God bless you. Those are triple taxers. Those technically should count as 6 patrons.
Dang.
Wow. Welcome, Cameron and Ian. God bless you. Thanks for joining. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about something. This is a post I'm going to make. I didn't make it yesterday. I got a lot going on. Had my belated Christmas dinner with the Parhams, Karen, Eric, and Emery. We've done a tradition. I think we've done it every year. Maybe not during the pandemic, but we've been playing in a band together. Eric and I are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Eric and I started playing together in February of 2025. I think we're going to have some kind of party of some kind to celebrate that, maybe. 10 years of Eric. Maybe we'll do a special. Kind of like they do with Saturday Night Live. They do this 50 years of SNL. I'm going to do 10 years of Eric.
I mean, he's got so many iconic roles.
Oh, yeah, it's way more than SNL. And we've been doing it for, a quarter or a fifth of the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was saying is I went out to... Why did I bring that up, that I went to dinner with the Parhams?
Traditions, Christmas traditions.
I had some... Oh, yeah, I was just saying that I had a lot to do and I couldn't get to this. But Mike... I talk about Mike sometimes. Mike works on the... he's been working on Organized, because I on this Patreon, I share, in addition to having access to the brand new album Ends, I also have concert recordings. We have 18 concerts. Jakey's played on some of them. We did the The Signal with Jakey. We played all the Sword songs. We have that board recording from The Signal. But we have a ton of concert recordings. We have stems, instrumentals, demos. And I'm constantly on Discord or Patreon just like, oh, I've stumbled across this. Check it out. It's my album of Nightmare Before Christmas covers I did in 2015. Or I just accidentally yesterday, he found an EP I did in 2012 called Mumbo Jumbo Trash. There's another one called Fairly Clever Title in 2010. Basically, Mike has taken all these and organized them. And as I'm going through it, I'm thinking of things like, you know what else? I did an experimental album in 2015 called Browness. You know about Browness?
That wasn't the one with like the ghoul and all that?
No, that's Skeletons Out of the Closet, which is also in this on the Patreon. That's a Halloween record I did. So Browness, let me play you guys some Browness.
I mean, there's no way that I haven't heard some of this or know about it.
So this is it. It's $1,000 on Bandcamp. I'm going to drop so here's the thing. You can buy my album. So what this essentially is when I was working on a record called Etc. in 2014. It came out in 2015. These are the songs that I worked on in between the real songs on Etc. And it is basically Etc. Part 2. This is all the stuff that didn't make the cut for Etc. And I'm dropping the link in the chat here if I can find the friggin' stream. It's $1,000 to purchase.
Good deal.
On Bandcamp, or you get it for free on Patreon, which is as cheap as $5 a month. But it's going to be in this folder. I haven't uploaded it yet. That's all I'm trying to get at. Is Mike has put all the stuff in one Dropbox folder, organized. You can get to it easily. I think Dan has probably helped too. Got to shout out Dan. So anyways, I will be adding Browness, but here's the big beans that I'm trying to get to. As I was looking at Browness, I realized I had a whole other album, a draft of an album that I never published.
What?
I wrote a script for a puppet show called It's Puppet Time, starring Kang. You guys know about Kang?
Yeah. And Clint, right?
Yeah, all my puppets that were in the Predator music video, they were in the thing. I wrote a whole script, and I wiped this from memory, but I recorded all the songs for the first episode. And I'm going to add that to Patreon, too. None of them are good, but that's going to be on there as well. So you get the Browness record, which is $1,000. The Puppet Time record, which I didn't even know it existed till yesterday. So anyways, that's all some of the great stuff we got on Patreon. You know what? Why not? I'm just going to open this up right now. And I'm just going to read you some of these, what's in here.
This is like a historic time capsule.
Exactly. That's how I've kind of been looking at it. Mike. All right, going to Mike's conversation here. Where are we? Oh, Mike didn't send it to me. I just got to go to my Dropbox. All right. Let's go Patreon. What do you get? What are some of these? What do you get in this Let's Go Patreon, this exclusive club?
I mean, what don't you get?
Well, here we go. I'm looking at it right now. Let's Go concert recordings. As mentioned, you have 18 plus concerts in there. Let's Go demos. All right, looking in here, we got demos from More Songs on the Computer, Sword, Songs on the Computer, Miscellaneous. I don't even know what's in here. I haven't even looked. Oh, we got this one's just called Acoustic Bass Voice Memo from January 7th. I'd assume that is either Normal Man or that's probably Normal Man. Cowboy Cruise Test. Elvis's Where Did the Gremlins Go? Cricket's Voice Memo. Fall Time in Tennessee. Helmo. Looks like we got a lot of haunted stuff in here. Show Us Their Feet Voice Memo demo. Joker. So all kinds of demos in the demo folder. Cool stuff there. Now I'm just exploring my own Patreon here. We got lots of instrumentals, lots of stems. We've got stems. We got to update stems because we got more we haven't put. For now, we have More Songs Computer, all the singles, Swords, and Songs Computer. We got to get the haunted songs in there. We got to get ends in there once that's out. What else we got? Here's a good one. Super Deluxe Plus, of course. That's all of my Super Deluxe music. And I know it's not Super Deluxe, but all the stuff I did for College Humor as well is also in there. And that's just there for you to download on Patreon. But here's a cool new folder that Mike created called Patreon Exclusives, Oddities, and Rarities. And this has a folder here called Big Nick Energy. And this is he went through and he cut out a lot of my acoustic performances when I was promoting one of my tours. And it's got great classics such as Cowboy 2, Doctor Don't Scare Me, By and By, Grinning Like a Barracuda, Where Did the Gremlins Go? Who knows, maybe Some of these songs we performed today will end up on a Big Nick Energy Part 2. He's got Commercial Work, which has my Old Spice song in there, and Car Loans, which people here love. I mentioned my 2010 EP, Fairly Clever Title. Live at Rhythm and Brews 2015. That's going way back. That's May 2015, so that's when that's one of Eric and I's first shows we ever played together. We've got a performance from 2014. I played a lot of the Heart of Mold songs live. Live in the Library 2019, we played almost all the songs on Swords. My 2012 EP, Mumbo Jumbo Trash. Now that's what I call the best of Halloween 1 through 7, 2022. In 2022, we did a Halloween party on Zoom every 31st. So that's Halloween 1, January 31st, Halloween 2, March, Halloween 3, May. Anyway, so on through 7. And each one we did a party with performances, and then Adam took and he mixed and released essentially a live album of all the best Halloween performances. That's in here. Nightmare Before Christmas is now in here. This is all on the Patreon, folks. Nightmare Before Christmas. I did a record. My band learned all those songs and did that soundtrack live, and I did a recording.
And didn't Danny Elfman give a seal of approval on that project?
That is true. Thank you, Jakey. Yeah, I shared it with Danny Elfman, and he wrote back and he said he thought it was great, which is very cool.
Wow.
Very big moment for me. We've got all the music from the SNLs. 2023, none from the newest one. We got something here called Swords Live from the Greasy Grotto. So if you saw that on YouTube, we've got the files in there. And then, is that everything? I think that's everything. Anyways, a lot of great stuff on the Patreon. Join the Patreon. That's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. And if we get to 600 patrons, we're going to play whatever you ask us to. Yeah. So we did get another new patron. So let's get this counter up. The goal is 600. We need 3 more to hit 600. All right.
We're making history.
This is cool. This is fun. All right. Casey requests Wish. I have in this doc. This is what I think Dan wrote here.
Okay.
That's a Jakey Lutsko song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could?
I think so. Do you know the guitar part at all? I think it's like down, 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 down.
Yeah. Let me think. Wait, what's that? Then what's the second part? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I could probably do that. I need to think about it for a second.
Okay.
Geez, sorry. Okay.
You're good.
You want to do it? It's just that loops, right?
Yeah. Yeah. As you drink it all, I wish you well. None of ever fix a spell. You cornered our existence in a cell. Existential crisis. Tell me what the price is. I forgot the lyrics.
Can we get the lyrics for Jakey? Are the lyrics online?
They should be, yeah. Existential crisis. Tell me what the price is.
I forget my lyrics every day. Don't worry about it.
I've got it in a doc.
This is a song from Jakey's newest EP, by the way. It's called Wish. I'll look it up and make sure I'm playing it in the right key while you're doing that. Hopefully you don't strike me.
Hell yup. Yeah, so this was one one of the main singles I released off of my EP that came out in October. The song "Wish" is about, the wish of the American dream dying, and kind of like the wish for a happy life in the world and the current state that it's in. It touches on some various different heavy topics. That EP and project is definitely a lot more serious than my other projects I've done.
And they made a movie about it, right?
Yeah, they did. Disney made a movie, Wish, based off that song.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me see. Jeez. All right, sorry, let me listen one more time. I just want to make sure I know how to play this. So my instinct to tune it in down was correct. All right.
Someone said, "Forgot how time zones work. What's going on with that dang brain?" Oh, a lot.
Go check out Jakey Lutsko's new music video, Brain.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Jakey's not gonna be able to sing with me messing up every other note.
It's all good.
We can try it. Lacey says, "I love this double Let's Go stream." Well, no, what we could do next time is get my older brother Alec in here, and then maybe next time we could get my dad, do a quadruple for my dad's birthday. So here's the deal. My dad started learning how to play guitar when I was a little, very young child, and undeniably influential. I think in my formative years, growing up around someone that was learning how to play an instrument and singing and playing guitar and stuff. And something cool that my dad has done for various Father's Day, birthdays, whatever, is he forces all of his sons into a room to play Traveling Wilburys or whatever. What other songs have we done? Just Traveling Wilburys, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
We recorded I think 3 Traveling Wilburys. So maybe that's something else I could put on the Patreon, is the Let's Go Wilburys.
Yeah.
Maybe we can reunite the Let's Go Wilburys for a stream, get the 4 of us. Me and my dad play guitar, Jakey plays the cajon, and all of us sing. I was Jeff Lynne, I think. I think my dad was George Harrison. I think Jakey was maybe Bob Dylan.
Someone in the chat said Quattro LUTSKOS, and that's right.
Exactly. Who did I miss? Which Wilbury did I? Oh, Roy Orbison. Yeah, Alec was Roy Orbison. All right, let me see if I can do this.
Drowning inside a wishing well. As you drink it all, I wish you well. None of us could ever fix a spell. You cornered our existence in a cell. Existential crisis, tell me what the price is. Hide behind my eyelids, I'm fighting all my vices. As my stress rises, my mental state divisive. Since 2019, life ain't been nothing but surprises. Tell me what your guise is, I'm drowning in geysers. What's you got disguised as? All of those lies stitched together by some sly shits. The devil and Trump are conjoined at each other's side hips. God dang, I might flip. Y'all see genocide and let it slide. Hollow politicians dead inside, lie inside my bed and cry. They just want a better life. How the F can I help fight? The right always repels the light, the left always just lets them by. Wish there was a change of pace. Wish that we could change our fates. Wish that we could take a break. Wish that we could break our hate. Wish we didn't have to throw the wish away. Wish we didn't get a taste of death's kiss every day. Wish there was a change of pace. Wish that we could change our fates. Wish that we could take a break. Wish that we could break our hate. Wish we didn't have to throw the wish away. Wish we didn't get a taste of death's kiss every day. Drowning inside a wishing well. As you drink it all, I wish you well. None of us could ever fix a spell. You cornered our existence in a cell. Wish there was a change of pace. Wish that we could change our fates. Wish that we could take a break. Wish that we could break our hate. Wish we didn't have to throw the wish away. Wish we didn't get a taste of death's kiss every day. Wish there was a change of pace. Wish that we could change our fates. Wish that we could take a break. Wish we could break our hate. Wish we didn't have to throw the wish away. Wish we didn't get a taste of death's kiss every day. Down inside a wishing well. As you wink at all, I wish you well. None of us could ever fix a spell. You cornered our existence in a cell.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
That's Wish.
Woo!
Check it out on Spotify,
Heck
Apple
yeah.
Music, Deezer. Tidal.
Huh?
Are you on Tidal, Jay-Z's platform?
Yes.
Is Jay-Z
Think so.
canceled, or is he off the hook, I wonder? What's going on with him?
I don't know. He had some pretty strong ties to Diddy, so.
Diddy. I want to share something with you guys. I had a dream the other night. This is a weird dream. In my dream, I think I was partying with Diddy. Not partying, just hanging out. He was here.
Oh.
I wasn't in his world. He was in mine. And we were having a great time. I was like, this is a really nice guy. And it wasn't until halfway the dream I was like, oh, wait a second. This guy's accused of horrible crimes. You know what it probably was? Is he was probably someone else, and then he became Diddy. And then you know how people transform in your dreams?
Yeah.
He's probably someone else cool, like
Desmond?
I don't know. If I would have known if it was Desmond. It's probably someone I'd forget, like John Denver or something. Hey, I don't want you guys gatekeeping my dreams, all right? Let me dream what I dream.
What we got going on in that chat?
What's happening in the chat?
Jay-Z is dodgy. It's true.
Okay.
Didsmond?
Dimson? Dimson is his twin brother.
Will we ever get to see him in anything?
Dimson, yeah, he did Desmoween in 2022, I believe. Okay, what else are we doing here, folks? We are a measly three patrons away from.
So close.
Let's trace. What do you guys want to hear, by the way? Is there a song? Is there consensus? Let's hear them. Let's hear the requests. We'll give our best to whatever you guys are dying to hear. There's a lot of songs out there. Let's just narrow it down to a couple at least. I haven't seen any so far. I'm seeing Goose. All right. Goose, I guess, is the one song that people are interested in hearing. So maybe that's the song that I think we'd play that anyways is the thing.
Streets?
People
Something
like
more
requesting Streets because I've said no. That's the only reason. But I'll do it if we get to 600, if that's the song. Sometimes has a lot of xylophone. Yeah, we definitely got to get some more xylophone. What are your favorite songs to play on xylophone, Jakey?
I love Stairwell.
I got a text from Mom,
Uh-oh.
which I don't know how many of you guys know this at home, but Jakey and I have the same mom and same dad. My mom said, Dad and I are watching. Tell Jakey we said great job. You did great.
Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. I love you guys.
I'm gonna send her back. I'm gonna send her back this picture. This is a picture I just sent my mom. It's not letting me do what I want to do. You guys ever get frustrated with computer?
Can't stand it.
Okay. Anyways. All right. Did we get some consensus? What song are we doing? We got another text. Mom loved the photo I showed her.
I see Straight Jacket, Stairwell, more Stairwell.
Stairwell. Well, here's the thing. Let's play some of these songs, Jakey, and then I'm demanding you guys to find a good carrot for say there's someone that's just tuned in and they don't know Goose, they don't know Stairwell. Find a good carrot that people are going to go nuts for that we'll play at 600, okay? Born to Run is a great suggestion, but there needs to be consensus. I need to see at least 5 repeats. But in the meantime, Jake, you want to try Stairwell or
Let's do
Sometimes?
Let's do Stairwell.
All right, let's do it. Some people say that the xylophone makes Stairwell. I have seen a suggestion in this doc I'm working out of that let mom and dad pick what song you do at 600. So I'm texting mom any special request for what song we play when we hit 600 patrons. All right, Mom, don't let us down. Are we going with whatever Mom says? Is that what we're doing?
Kind of scared.
We'll give her some time to think. So let's Thomas says Ween or Flaming Lips. I guarantee you my mom is not going to pick either of those. All right, you ready, Jakey?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Oh! My mind may be slipping. My mind may be slipping. But my body stands tall. Yes, my body stands tall. I promise I was listening. Got an update from Mom. She's thinking. Okay, I wasn't listening. I can read the writing on the wall. Mom, have you finally figured out how to read chat? Maybe the chat could influence your decision making here. He crawls up the stairwell. He longs to be with her, each step growing taller than the others before. He crawls up the stairwell. She reaches her hand and it tumbles him back to the floor. My words keep escaping. I spend all my days chasing them down, but they never leave me where I wanna go. And then I call it quits and then they take me home. Life has been pacing. You aren't gonna believe what my mom said. This ground, it isn't breaking, but I can feel the cracks beneath my feet. Yeah, I can feel the cracks are breaking me. He crawls up the stairwell. He clings to the handrail and steadies his focus from the badland below. He crawls up the stairwell. Ears ringing with tall tales and clamor. It's better to just let go. Oh, I jumped the gun. No, 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 no. This critter sleeping in my shed, creation swimming in my head. The city's marching in the streets for an awakening. I might light my night light. The hourglass is overturned, the matches struck the stairwell burns. I hear her calling from the catwalk as I make believe I might outshine the twilight. Oh, sand overflows and I scream and the fire goes. Rah! Sand overflows and I scream and the fire goes. But I know I might light my night light. I might outshine the twilight. I might light my night light. I might Mine may be slipping. Jakey Lutsko on the xylophone. My mind may be slipping. My mind may be slipping, but my body stands tall. Yes, my body stands tall. I promise I was listening. Okay, I wasn't listening, but I can read it on the wall. Yes, I can feel the rise before the fall. He crawls up the stairwell. He longs to be with her, each step growing taller from the bottom below. He crawls up the stairwell, he reaches a hand out this time, pulls him back from the floor. My baby crawls up the stairwell, then clings to the handrail. It steadies its focus from the bedlam below. He crawls up the stairwell, is ringing the tall tales that clamor. It's better to just let go. All right, give it up for Jakey Lutsko on the xylophone. No new patrons, folks. So all this conversation about what are we going to play at 600 is for nothing because we don't have that carrot, folks. We need the carrot. Here's what Mom says. I'm sure this doesn't help at all. Well, number one, she sent a cool video. Let me see if I can get this video loaded into the chat. That'd be kind of neat. Let's check this out. This is like Inception here. You see this? Pretty cool.
It's great filming.
Yeah, it's upside, it's sideways, Mom. You need to maybe sit upright on the couch. All right, very cool, Mom, for that video. But she says, Dad said graduation song.
Okay.
For a cover, do Psycho Killer. Which, Mom, this is controversial because I did Psycho Killer the last stream. And a lot of people were disappointed because they said, you've played this so many times. We've already heard you do this. We have the opportunity to make you play anything, and we're making you play something that we've heard you do many times. And people were upset on Wednesday, and then here you are requesting it again. Dan says that Mom and Dad are fake fans, although I would say that graduation song is a deep cut. Mom says you sound so great, Snick. Mom, you're dropping the ball with the recommendations. And let's see how the chat says. Is anyone dying to hear graduation song? Or Psycho Killer? I see a woo for Jakey.
Do you have the cajon?
I have no idea where that is. It might be in the garage somewhere.
No worries.
You can do a quick. It may be in one of these closets, or it's in the garage upstairs.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
do
it
a
was
quick
here.
search.
Casey says graduation song is a good pick. If my dad were really picking, he'd pick a song I wrote in 2007 called "Into the Rainbow." My mom changed her choice to Streets. What do we think of Streets? Boxmaker says, as a big Xylo enjoyer, I gotta say Swords wouldn't be the same without Jakey's inclusion. Big fan of both y'all. I 100% agree, and I think we'll have to repeat that when Jakey gets down here. I'll tell Jakey Cannon says hi when he comes back down. Right now, he just went upstairs just to try to find a cajon. All right, so is Streets what it's going to be? All right, I think it's going to be Streets. So, and we got a new patron, which means we are so unbelievably close. Jakey, we got some updates.
Oh, I found the cajon.
Woo! And we got the cajon, which means we can do graduation songs. We wait for 2 more patrons. We're doing Streets at 600.
Nice.
Jakey, Dan asks, what was the first song you remember playing together? That's a question for you.
I think it was Shadows. I think that was the first song. The first 3 were Shadows, Stairwell, and Superior.
Interesting. I would have said Cherry Red Medicine. You don't think you learned that before those ones?
I think that was grouped in there, but I think Shadows was definitely the first one.
It's an ambitious one to start on.
Yeah. A great one, though. Classic.
That is a classic. All right, so we are 2 patrons shy of 600, and welcome old rough Jeff. There's some other questions I said. Oh, Cannon said hi. I don't know if you know Cannon.
Oh, what's up, Cannon?
Is that one of your students?
That's Peyton's younger brother.
Oh, why didn't Cannon want to say hi to me? I know Cannon.
Oh, snap. What's up, Cannon? Good to see you.
What's happened, Cannon? There's another question. Oh, this is a nice comment. I said I agree with it. It says, as a big Xylo enjoyer, I got to say Swords would not be the same without Jakey's inclusion.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Hey, Nick wrote all the parts, man. He is an incredible composer. I mean, you can just hear the Danny Elfman in the influence he had on you in those xylophone parts.
A lot of people say they can hear my influence over Danny Elfman.
Good point.
I think that I think when I sent him my Nightmare thing, I think he really infused a lot of my sound into his output retroactively.
I can see that, yeah.
Because they remix the films every few months.
Yeah.
So they didn't sound like that when they first came out. I think a lot of that is my influence.
Oh, yeah, that's incredible.
Dad said he would have picked Into the Rainbow, but he knew I would have said no.
Should always shoot your shot.
Always shoot your shot. All right. Okay, so we're waiting on 2 more patrons. And in the meantime, I guess let's do graduation song because Jakey got his cojones.
Can you give me
a little tempo?
Yeah.
Shout out to Emery, Eric's daughter. She told me she was learning this song on the guitar.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can you guys hear that cajon? I'm really gonna give these Dan Pollock a run for his money here. You'll see why in a moment. Will the sun skip down for the winter? And my baby's far away across Tennessee. So many things I've learned I couldn't possibly remember, and tomorrow is chasing after me. Well, I think back to a simpler time, for it all got real when you could slipping through ear canal and then tell me what to feel. I would always believe it, no matter how surreal. There we go. Will the world place their hand on my shoulder? And it spun me around until I could barely breathe. They sing I'm opening up my eyes and realize everyone was older, and the bottle turned my friends all into sheep. Well, I think back to a simpler time, before it all got real, when you could slip in through my ear canal and then tell me what to feel. I would always believe it, no matter how surreal. My little girl learned how to whistle today. I used to think that you were different from the rest, that you were better than the best, and you might be that. Your life ain't nothing without the love that you invest. You will never be impressed with what you have. So when time shakes my hand come December, and the ground collapses from under me, I will think back on the love that I've been too blind to surrender, and I'll strum until I bleed to make ends meet. Well, the road that lies ahead is paved an opportunity, and it's been calling out my name, inviting impossibility. I just wish I could see it. When I lie in my bed at night, I don't want to grow up. When I think the sand and I haven't played this in a long time. I'm going to have to pull up the lyrics. I was thinking that maybe there's a world where Dan Pollock could intercept and load these lyrics into the secret doc we have before I forget them, but it turns out I only knew the first line, which actually is the hook of the song. But I did used to pair those songs together, Graduation Song with I Don't Want to Grow Up from the great Tom Waits.
Yeah.
And if, Dan, if you could maybe find those lyrics and load those in for me, I will pick up where I left off.
Yeah, we used to do those covers at Tremont Tavern.
Yep.
Burger joint here in Chattanooga.
Yep. And we called it, I found the promo for that was El Cuatro Lutsko.
Oh, okay.
Because it was me, you, John, and Eric did those shows.
Yeah.
And we photoshopped all of our heads on the Sgt. Pepper folks.
Remember that.
Thank you, Dan. God bless you. I got these lyrics. I'll give this another try. But I was going to say, I thought of something while we were playing that. Oh, yeah, Sage. I said she started. So yesterday, it was very funny. I think I was actually on the phone with my mom when this happened. She says, Daddy, I learned how to whistle. And I said, you learned how to whistle? And she starts going, I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. And then she did it again for somebody later. And then this morning, I'm half asleep. I hear my daughter. She's in bed with me and my wife. And she says, Mom, I learned how to whistle. And she starts whistling perfectly. I was astonished. Overnight, it's just something clicked and she learned it. How old are kids when they learn how to whistle? I feel like that's something a 3-year-old shouldn't be doing. I'm going to ask Google right now, how old when kids can whistle? Let's see what they say here. There's no set age. Bull. Give me the facts. 7 to 12 is usually the age where kids learn how to whistle.
Head of the curve.
Jakey, do you know how to whistle?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. I was talking to someone that didn't know how to whistle recently. I can't remember who it was. Might be John.
What?
Imagine if John didn't know how to whistle. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, we got a super chat from Mira Reeds. God bless you, Mira. We got to get back to work. This was great. God bless you, Mira. Appreciate you. Checking in. We're still too shy from getting streets.
So
we need to get 600 patrons, folks. That's the goal today. And I see it. There's a coda brewing, I see. It's almost code time. That's exciting.
There's nothing I won't do on camera to get us to 600.
Well, there's some things that YouTube won't let us do, just FYI. Some things that Claire won't let us do as well. But anything within those boundaries, I'm sure, are fair game.
There you go.
Okay. All right, we're doing Tom Waits. I Don't Want to Grow Up.
Okay.
When I lie in my bed at night, I don't want to grow up. Nothing ever seemed to turn out right. I don't want to grow up. How do you move in a world of thought? It's always changing things.
makes me wish that I could be a dog. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I got a little, sorry. Oh, when I see the price that you pay, I don't wanna grow up. I don't ever wanna live that way, no, I don't wanna grow up. It seems like people turn into things they don't ever want. The only thing to live for is today. I'm gonna put a hole in my TV set. I don't wanna grow up. Open up the medicine chest, baby, I don't wanna grow up. I don't wanna have to shout it out. I don't want my hair to fall out. I don't wanna be filled with doubt. I don't wanna be a good Boy Scout. I don't wanna have to learn to count. And I don't wanna have the biggest amount. No, I don't want to grow up. When I see my parents fight, I don't wanna grow up. They all go out and drinking all night. No, I don't wanna grow up. I would rather stay here in my room. Nothing out there but sad and gloom. Don't wanna live in a big old tomb on Grand Street. When I see the 5 o'clock news, I don't wanna grow up. They comb their hair and shine their shoes. No, I don't wanna grow up. I would stay around in my old hometown. I don't wanna put no money down. I don't wanna get me a big old loan. Work them fingers to the bone. I don't wanna float a broom. Fall in love, get married, then boom. How the hell did we get it so soon? No, I don't wanna grow up. All right. Woo. All right, everyone, we're here with Jakey Lutsko, my brother Jakey Lutsko. Be sure you go give him a follow on Instagram, Spotify, anywhere you find your music. Check out his new music video, Brain, on YouTube. Do we want to try to play Brain?
I would, yeah, that'd be awesome.
This is Jakey's new music video. He's got, do you want to just sing, or do you want to try to cajon and sing, or is that going to be distracting?
I'll try both. I think I
You're
could
get that mic stand?
Yeah.
We're about to play Brain, live debut of the Duo de Lutsko. Jakey has played this with Adam at Jage's. I've seen it with my own eyes. Just FYI, folks, we're trying to get to 600 patrons. Everyone, if you're not a part of the Patreon experience, when we get to 600, we're playing a song from my record, Swords, called Streets. And if you're a fan of Swords, I got a new album that's available exclusively on Patreon. It'll come out later this year, everywhere on Spotify, Bandcamp, whatever. But if you join the Patreon, follow the instructions on the pinned post, you can get it today. New record call ends. You follow the instructions on the pinned post on Patreon, and I will send you a download code because I'm the code man. Anyways, it's Brain time. All right.
I don't gotta explain. Just want you out of my brain. Why you always complain? Tell me, what do you gain? Tell me, what do you paradox in paradise? Why I feel so paralyzed? I'm just glad I'm here alive. Bitch, I'm here to terrorize. Faces red as cherry pie. Why you always carry lies? Why you always carry lies? Why you always carry lies? I don't gotta explain. Just want you out of my brain. Why you always complain? Tell me, what do you gain? Tell me, what do you gain? Tell me, what do you Tell me what do you? Tell me what do you? Tell me what do you? Yeah! I don't gotta explain. Just want you out of my brain. Why you always complain?
Why you always complain?
Why you always complain? Tell me what do you gain? Tell me what do you? I don't gotta explain.
All right. Hell yep, that's Jakey Lutsko's new music video, Brain. Go check it out.
Yeah.
It's a #1 hit on YouTube. Brain.
True. And OnlyFans, Billboard charts.
You releasing on OnlyFans too?
Yeah, should be on there.
All right, very cool. I'm dropping this in the chat for all the chat heads.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, FYI, I just got a heads up. The Zaxby's Chicken Philly is back, folks.
Let's
keep an eye out for that. Jakey, I don't know if this is YouTube appropriate, but is the line that Sasquatch has a nice ass crotch or a nice ass crotch?
Let me think.
The views are growing, folks.
BM a Sasquatch with a nice ass crotch. Yeah, that's the line. So nice dash ass then crotch.
Yeah, what's an ass crotch?
I don't know. I mean, maybe that's something Sasquatches have, but I just wrote it from a human perspective.
Do you remember my song about Sasquatch that I used to play? You would have been very young.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's a blues song. Very different than yours. I played it the other day on stream. I won't play the whole thing, but... Well, I was walking in the woods one day when Sasquatch came and walked with me. You don't recollect that? That was the day I fell in love with the Sasquatch. My friend Bryant used to play Sasquatch. We had a little comedy troupe when I was like 10 years old called the Goofy Gang. I was Banana Head. Bryant was Sasquatch. The drummer for Infinite Orange, Brian Guzza, was Dirty Disco Dude. Riley's big brother Hayden was the Alien. Wesley Hicks was Elliot the Blind Deformed Elf.
It's a good cast of characters.
It's a great lineup. All right. Are we getting close to... Oh, nope. Still no new patrons. We might not get to streets today, folks. Well, let's see. It's been a fun stream, though. It's been good times. Any other... What's happening, chat? We're monitoring the chat. We're here for you. Oh, wow. Carrie just bought Jakey's album.
Oh.
That's something I was going to ask you, Jakey, is did you put the new song on Bandcamp, I wonder?
Yeah, Brain and the Chemical Makeup EP should be on Bandcamp.
Oh, yeah. It's been there. Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you so much, Carrie. I really appreciate it.
So if you're a big Jakey Lutsko stan after seeing this stream and after seeing the Brain music video...
And my real life brain right there.
Yes, exactly. You should go check out the jakeylutsko.bandcamp.com experience, and you should maybe check out some of his other music. I just dropped a link. Oh, Dan beat me to it. What am I doing thinking Dan's not going to know where to go?
You guys are too kind. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay, folks. I guess we should play another song, Jakey. We still haven't hit 600, so we can't play Streets. Anything else that you guys want to hear that... Jakey, are you playing at JJ's or The Signal anytime soon?
No, but I would love to. If anybody knows how to get me a show booked, I would be totally down.
Thomas, you want to book a show for Jakey?
Brain's looking good, Jakey. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. It's a fresh... I just got out of surgery, as I mentioned earlier. Go check out the Brain video to find out more info on what happened there.
Yes. Someone asked, Dweeb asked, what's Jakey's favorite song to play off Swords?
I think Stairwell. Yeah, It's
Well, they played that one.
The energy, especially when the full band is together, is just really awesome. Just feeling like each member has kind of like a moment to shine within the song. Yeah.
Yes, it's a great one. It's supposed to be an elbow pad. And it's up. It looked like it was up high on my shoulder. Someone requested "All Shook Up." Do we want to give that one a try?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, this song called "All Shook Up." Coming up on the 10th year anniversary of "All Shook Up" in the Etc. album. I recorded that record in 2014. I may have written this song in 2013. But this was actually, we may have. I'd be interested to go back and look. The record, Etc., released March 17, 2015, but I know that they started playing "All Shook Up" on college radio a few months in advance because I was doing a college radio campaign. Oh, we got an ends payment. It's time for the code man to come back. Pause on my "All Shook Up." All right, Tyler, here comes your code.
Calling up the code.
It's code time.
If you want some cold, I gotta do
This is a good one, Tyler.
LUTSKOS, Patreon, and download. Calling up
If anyone else wants my new record, join the Patreon, follow the pinned post. I'll send you your download code.
If you want some cold, I gotta do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS, Patreon, and download his new album.
All right, Tyler, looking at this code, this is an interesting code. No discernible patterns. This is a very unique code. You're a very lucky guy, Tyler. Enjoy this code. Enjoy Ends, my new album. And God bless you. All right, Tyler got Ends. Who else wants Ends? Who wants my new record, Ends? 15 new tracks. And, of course, we got a new single dropping this Wednesday called Run, and the new music video is live on the Patreon, of course. Oh, wow. All Shook Up is Nicholas Mikalski's favorite Big Nick song. Thank you, Big Nick. All right, let's play All Shook Up. This is a 10th year anniversary edition of All Shook Up. Take a swig of coffee. All right, this is unique. I'm used to. I'm going to let you go on the xylophone, Jakey, and I'll just follow your lead here.
Okay.
Well, I was all shook up in the middle of Memphis. She stabbed me with a cigarette while kissing a crucifix. Told me in confidence when I was licking out for lipstick, I don't want to die in Tennessee, I want to be different. Well, I was rattling my bones like a candy-coated cactus in the backseat of a limousine. Then I fell over my throne and landed right back where I started, like a gas mask soaking kerosene. Tiptoe through the tombstone, don't spend all your trip on your own. Alright, don't believe your money's the outlet, and she wouldn't blow. Oh, well, I was all shook up in the middle of Memphis. She stabbed me with the cigarette while kissing a crucifix. She told me in confidence when I was licking off her lipstick, I don't want to die in Tennessee, I want to be different. Well, I saw her at a show. She asked if I was high or if I've never met a beauty queen. And I was running out of blow when my gun went off inside her like an accidental guillotine. Ring around the road, kill Don Blanco, you live by your own. Alright, don't believe your money's the only thing that she wouldn't blow. Oh, and I was all shook up in the middle of Memphis. She stabbed me with the cigarette while kissing crucifix. Told me in confidence when I was licking off her lipstick, I don't want to die in Tennessee, I want to be different. Yes, I was all shook up in the middle of Memphis. she grabbed me by the shoulder blades and shouted, I'm sick of this. She told me in confidence when I was licking off her lipstick, baby, I don't wanna die. Baby, I don't wanna die. Jakey Lutsko on the dynamo! When I realized that I loved her so I asked she would marry me. Almost blew the landing there. She couldn't hear me and I look at her face. It seemed as if she had been scared of me. And then I woke up hours later with her hands around my throat. And in the distance I heard Graceland playing on my stereo. I said, I'm coming to you, Jesus, please let Mr. Presley know. And I'm sorry for the time that I was living on the road. And I got all shook up in the middle of Memphis. She stabbed me with a cigarette, kissing a crucifix. Told me in confidence when I was licking off her lipstick, I don't wanna die in Tennessee, I just wanna be different. Yeah, I was all you up in the middle of Memphis. She grabbed me by the shoulder blades and shouted, I'm sick of this. She told me in confidence when I was licking off her lipstick, baby, I don't wanna die. Oh, hey, buddy, well, I was always shook up and I'm done blaming Memphis. See, I don't wanna be your enemy, I just wanna get intimate. Yeah, call me incompetent, keep on taking off my sentiments, but please don't let me die. Yeah, I was always shook up. Give it up for Jakey Lutsko on the xylophone. Oh, holy cow, folks. We got it. A yearly patron. I love the sound of that. That means we are just one patron shy from the big 600. Beautiful stuff. I want to play another Jakey Lutsko song. Let's get some Jakey Lutsko requests. I'm going to let Jakey take control of this stream. He's going to drive the boat for a minute. I'm going to go use the bathroom.
All right, everybody.
Number one, if you're curious.
All right, what we got? Bravo. Okay. All right. Bravo. That is a fun one to do. We got Goose, the classic. The people love Goose. I knew. Huh? Yeah, I'll take one. Thank you. Couple Geese requests earlier. Goose. All right. Do you guys want me to do Goose calls, like like the bird call itself? Do you guys want the song? Bravo cracks me up. Yeah, Bravo's a fun one. So I guess the three options right now, we have Bravo, we have Goose, or we have Goose calls. Yes calls. Why not both? That's true. That is true. A variety of Goose calls. I mean, I could honk. It's one kind of Goose call. The song, but both would be fun, LOL. Okay. What about any other birds? Tattoo's a fun one. Got a new tattoo recently. Godzilla. Got tattoo. You make me want to get a tattoo with your name on my back 'cause you bad, boo. Tempted to join again just to make 600. You should! That would be awesome. A Donald Duck. I guess ducks quack. I don't know about Donald Duck. Peacock. That's a good bird. Awful streaming platform, but a good bird. What about pigeon? Anybody love pigeon? You know what? I'm gonna do this one for free, and I'm gonna do a pigeon call for you guys. All right. Got some pigeon love in the chat. Thank you. Love pigeons. Me too. Can you do a mourning dove sound? Dan, I would, but the mourning dove is a disgrace here in Tennessee. It's actually the opposite of our state bird. It's people hate it. Turkey. That's a good one. Gobble, 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 gobble. It's a good one. Kookaburra. I don't know what that one is. Oh, hold on. There's a pigeon in my apartment. Wow, chills. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I practice that a lot. Okay. Hey, that's such a good pigeon. Thank you. It looks like the main consensus is goose.
All right.
People need a goose round
So I don't know
here.
if there's, how would I play that on guitar? Do you want to split this banana?
I'm okay. Thank you.
All right.
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. We could just do a cappella and sing it together.
Oh, wow. That could be interesting. Wait a second. I think we got our whatever you did, you nailed it.
Awesome.
Because we hit 600, folks. That means it's streets time.
Hell yeah.
Congrats to and also here's another, the great Thomas, I'll just say Thomas, don't want to dox anybody. Someone just edited their membership from $5 a month to $15 a month. God bless you, Tom. It's very kind of you, very sweet of you. We cherish Tom. Can I eat this banana before we play streets, I wonder?
Yeah, go for it. Get you some potassium.
Who wants to hear streets on the synthesis?
In honor of David Lynch.
Now, yes, God bless David Lynch. Now that we're at 600, we need to get to 700. Because here's the deal. Every new month, we lose a lot of patrons. That's just the nature of Patreon. I don't know. They can't figure out how to work people's cards. And, of course, people leave willingly. They're like, you know what? 1 month was enough, and God bless you. That's right. But it'd be embarrassing to come back here in February and be like, all right, guys, we got to get to 600. We can't just relive. We got to clear 600 by a significant enough margin that when that big drop happens, we're not bumped down to like 5 whatever. So let's get to 700. Let's get it out of our system. And then we'll play Bohemian Rhapsody at 700. Okay, so we're learning streets on the syntheset. I need to put this banana in my mouth, maybe.
It's beautiful.
Something like that. All right.
What do you guys think of that? That was incredible.
I'm almost done with the banana, folks. Bear with me. I get a little potassium in my system. Let's see. No codes. Let's see if we've hit 700. Oh, wow. 601, baby!
Hey!
Ow! That's a great number. Love the sound of that. 601. Congratulations, my friend Trevor, on being 601. It's one of the all-time numbers, in my opinion. Definitely in the top 1,000 numbers.
99 to go, as Dan said.
All right, Delfendorf says, not to be a bother, but I had sent some big dollary dues for 2 codes in that one email. Oh, I see. Okay, so Delfendorf. All right. Holy cow, we just got another patron word 602!
Oh!
Delfendorf, what you're doing is technically illegal, but I'll allow it. I'm working on your new code right now.
This is historic.
All right, let's get the Code Man song going. Jakey, do you know the words of the Code Man song?
I can try to sing along with it.
You ready?
I'm calling up from Codeland, calling up from Cold Man's world. If you want some cold, all you gotta do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS, Patreon and download. Calling up from Coldland, calling up from Coldland's world. If you're wanting some cold, all you gotta do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS, Patreon and download his new album.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
All right. Beautiful. And man, we're swimming in codes. Swimming in patrons is a good time to join the Patreon, folks. Just a reminder, you get my new record ends. Follow the instructions on the pinned post. I'll send you a download code. But then you have all that great stuff that I was hyping up earlier, such as the rarities and the concert recordings and my Halloween EP and my Nightmare Before Christmas cover and all my early EPs, my early experimental work. Browness. You can get Browness for $1,000 on Bandcamp, or you can get it for essentially $5 by joining the Patreon. That should be a no-brainer. All right, is it Streets time? Are we ready?
I feel ready. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Jakey, I'm curious. Let's do a test. You Shirley, do you feel like you could sing there's two lead vocals. Do you think you could sing one of the lead vocals?
How does this start again?
They're coming for your head. Let them try to take it. I think you guys would sing the "You're coming for your head," and then I'll sing the other part. I think it's how we did it.
Yeah, because
This might take some work.
Yeah, because I'll play when you sing. So the coming for your head.
We got to make sure we get the key right. Let me see. It's coming for your head. Yeah. Oh, boy, this is going to be a hard one for me, folks. But I got the lyrics here. We haven't seen the PowerPoint, do we? Maybe after Streets we'll show the PowerPoint. We may need to get another goal for 610. Get another carrot ready. Okay, so we're going to try Streets. This one's a big pain in the arse. But we're going to give it our best shot. So what I was going to suggest, though, Jakey, is maybe if you're going to try singing, maybe position that. Oh, I thought it was down. Maybe position a little bit up more towards your face.
Okay.
And we'll and play a little bit of xylophone. We'll make sure people can still hear the xylophone. I feel like it's so loud that it shouldn't be a problem. Can we hear that? Can we hear that xylo? I wonder. Xylo check. We all good? Jakey's fine. He just had brain surgery. He's feeling better than ever.
Feeling my best.
All right. It's Streets time. You ready?
Mm-hmm. So I'll start us off. They're coming for.
No, I think I. Oh wait, yes, that is right. So it's a 7 count. Remember?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're coming for your head.
Let them try to take it.
Get wet.
Let them. Actually, let me.
Do you want me to hop on a cajon? Because I probably just with trying to remember the lyrics.
Actually, let's just focus on xylophone. I think I can. I'll be able to. Thank you for your service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're coming for your head. Let them try to take so you're soaking wet. Tell them I'll be waiting. Have a seat. Don't count to 3. Test. Try to breathe me. They're coming to be said. I don't wanna hear it. And when they quit, I'm the one who steers this. Of course, sip, please. I'll go down with it. This one's very hard to play. Nothing. Think about your kids. Think about the headline of their kids. I heard you the first time. You're losing sight. Don't what is right and so foot to stand. Me, you have no plan. There's nothing to be gained. There's everything to lose. Just stop. This is insane. Does anything surprise you? You put your money on a rabid dog and don't cry when it bites you. I've had it with this piece. You think it ends with me? They won't go back to sleep until the whole country bleeds. You think that they want peace? Well, I am chewing through the leash. It only ends with me. The city's marching in the streets for an awakening. The city's marching in the streets for an awakening. They're coming for your head. They're coming for your head. The city's marching in the streets for an awakening. The city's marching in the streets. It only ends with me. Let them try to take it. Tell them I'll be waiting. I don't wanna hear it. I'm the one who steers their ship. Everyone goes down with it. It only ends. I don't wanna hear it. I'm the one who steers the ship. Let them try to take it. Tell them I'll be waiting. I'll be honest, I got very confused. The area I was looking on the screen suddenly turned into the lyrics from Goose.
Uh-oh.
Boo-boo's got me honking. Honking like a got me. Got me honking like a got me. Like a booze got me honking like a goose. Got me honking like a goose. Anyways, that was our best attempt at streets. Believe it or not, I wrote that song years before the insurrection. Big Nick called it. Almost to the T, frankly. Let's see if we got... Joey's... He's like on step 4 or 5 of the ends. Yeah, good work, Joey. Keep it up. You just got to email me, and then I'll respond with your code. So we're good luck. Congrats, guys. We're very close to hearing the Code Man theme song.
Woo. And I'll sing it again.
And I did say we do a quick PowerPoint. Oh, here we go. Here comes JP's code. Jakey, you got the mic? Jakey's gonna.
Yep.
Maybe you'll learn the words a little bit better this time.
Yeah, I got you. I know it.
I'm calling up from Codeland.
Hey, wait, pause. Jakey doesn't know that there's a little bit of a delay. So when you sing with it, because I do this all the time, I try to sing along with it with a harmony, but there's a delay, so it's just slightly behind the beat. So you're going to have to actually sing
before it,
ahead of the beat, about a second ahead of the beat if you want it to sync up.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Yeah,
So
no
let's
worries.
take 2 on Code Man theme song.
I'm calling up the Codeland. Calling up the Cold Man's world. If you want some cold, I gotta do code at Patreon. Calling up the Codeland. Calling up the Cold Man's world. If you want some cold, I gotta do give your money to Nick Lutsko and then Cold Man's world.
Good job. All right, JP, God bless you. You got your code. Woo! Oh, we got it. Holy cow. Dose codes. It's Dose LUTSKOS, Dose codes. Let's go! Yay! Trevor, here comes your code, pal.
I'm calling up the Codeland world. Calling up the Cold Man's world. If you want some cold, I gotta do this code. It's Nick Lutsko's Patreon download. Calling up the Codeland. Calling up the Cold Man's world. If you want some cold, I gotta Nick Lutsko Patreon show.
All right, Trevor, congrats on your code. So I was about to do this PowerPoint, but these codes are flying like hotcakes. Frankly, we might not need to be doing PowerPoints because it seems like people know how to get their codes and they're dying for them.
Get them while they're hot.
Yeah, we got some good code action happening today. So real quick though, I'm gonna go. Jakey, I don't know if you know about this. We got some. Actually, I haven't shown Loop's PowerPoint in a minute. We have 2 PowerPoints.
Okay.
Usually when something is very straightforward and easy, people just make PowerPoints just as kind of to double check, make sure people understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So it's not Corn Man, it's Code Man. Shame on you, Emily. That's a bannable offense.
Offensive.
All right, how to get a code for ends.
Is that a bird on the left?
No, that's Desmond.
Oh. Hell yup.
That was disrespectful. So Ends is my new album. It's the follow-up to Swords. I know I'm really small, so I'm not going to show off the album art real quick. But so here we're going to fly through this thing. It's a 7 easy-step process. Step 1, open the web. Here's the good news. You're already on the web, so it's essentially 6 steps. You can skip step 1 because you're already here. You're watching me and Jakey, Big Nick and Jakey, live on YouTube. So web is already open. Step 1 is done. So since you're already you've already begun the process, you might as well keep...
It's the hardest part.
Exactly. You might as well continue the process and go through the steps. You go to patreon.com/Nick Lutsko. You see that join now button right there. What you do is you join the Patreon. Look at how happy Desmond is to be giving me money. It's the best $5 he's ever spent. Look at him. He's glowing. Next up, look at the instructions for how to get ends. It's on the pinned post. All right? Read the instructions on the pinned post. It involves sending me some money on Venmo or PayPal, and then you send me the receipt, and then what happens next? You get your codes from the Code Man. Boom! Look, looks like Desmond's knocked on his ass from the codes. He's seen the light, and I've talked about this before in the Bible. They talk about when they see angels, they're terrified by the beauty. They've never seen such raw, powerful beauty, and that's what it's like getting a code from the Code Man.
Wow.
He's not scared. It's a sensation that I don't think we've been able to put words to as human beings.
Euphoric.
Exactly. So you wait for the Code Man to give you the code. I send you the download code, and then you enjoy the new music. This is the best step of all, number 7.
Cherish it.
So real quick, just to show off, that was Loop's. God bless Loop's PowerPoint. Thank you for that contribution, Loop. And then we've also got this other great PowerPoint. We've got 2 great PowerPoints, and we're just going to kind of go through it quickly because we've already. Oh, and we got codes flying off the shelves here. Ben just bought a code.
Oh.
So here are your options. Ends album is done. It's available on the Patreon. You can wait several months and get it from now on Spotify, Bandcamp, whatever. Or you can get it today. So if you're deciding option number 2, this is what happens next. Capiche? Listen up. Join the Patreon. Little as $5 a month. Okay, then you see the pinned post. The pinned post, it looks like this over here. Read the instructions in the pinned post, which will essentially tell you to send Big Nick $15.
Beautiful.
On PayPal or Venmo. This is very straightforward stuff, folks. And then you get Cowboy John out of there. No reason for him to be a part of this. Send email proof. Big Nick, I would like to purchase 1 ends, please. And then, here's the best part. You get your codes from the Code Man. And since we have a code, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to send Ben his new... Oh, Ben actually is... He's still only on step 3, I guess, because he sent his payment. Now he's got to send an email to the Halloween Prez Gmail, and so I can't play the Code Man song just yet until I get that email from Ben. But, oh, here we go. Just came through. All right, here we go. Code Man song starting right now. Jake, you remember Morbus from Matrix films?
Yeah.
I'm calling up the Code Man. I'm calling up the Code Man's world. If you want some cold, I gotta do it.
Ben, I love you.
Nick Lutsko's Patreon and download.
Have a good time with this
Calling
code.
up the Code Man. Calling up the Code Man's world. If you want some cold,
Ooh, this is an interesting code. It has zoo in it. Oh, no. Yeah, it has zoo in there. Very cool code. Maybe we could do an impression of a giraffe or some kind of animal just in honor of the word zoo. Yeah.
I mean, we got so many animals we could choose from.
What's your favorite animal?
Goose.
Oh, we still got to play Goose, don't we? All right, so that's what was really cool, that it just worked out perfectly, that as we're on the Codeman step, we got to show you an example of how Codeman actually works. So, and we got Ben is a new patron as well. So let's get to, we're at 6:03 now. So that's awesome. And what's happening next? Let's go finish this PowerPoint real quick, then we'll play Goose, Jakey's hit song Goose.
And that's, if I'm understanding this correctly, that's you as Morbus on the screen?
Yes.
From the Matrix?
No, Morphus.
Morphus.
Morpheus. Morpheus.
Morbus?
No. Morbus is Jared Leto.
Oh, yeah. It's More's in time.
All right, so now we got Patreon.com. What else do you get? Zoom parties, stems, demos, instrumentals, concert audios, Discord benefits, warm feeling, pit of your soul, and more. All right, Capiche, so there we go. Give it up for Carl and his brilliant, what do you call it, PowerPoint. All right, computer, do big. Computer's not listening. Computer, I got to say it loud. Computer, big.
Oh! We're back.
How many folks are still with us, I wonder? We're back down to 68. We got up to the great heights of 80-something. Now we're 65. That's good. That's a good thing about streaming for a while is you get some folks come, some folks go, some other folks come, some other folks go. Yeah. And we're trying to hit 610 patrons. That's our new goal for today. It was 600, and we cleared it like an Olympian, like a great Olympian athlete.
Yeah.
With ease and skill. And now we're gonna play Goose. Let me listen to Goose real quick and see if there's some kind of hook or something I can latch on to. Is it on your directionless CP, correct?
Yeah.
This one's called Geese.
Oh yeah, that's the remix.
I just hear some deep dun. I hear some xylophone. Maybe I could play the xylophone.
Could do that.
Who wants to hear me play xylophone on Jakey's song Goose? Do you think you could rap and do the cajon?
I think so. Yeah, maybe. That kaboo.
Is that
dun 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 dun.
that? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That caboose got me honking like a goose. Got me honking like a. Got me honking like a. Got me honking like a goose. Got me honking like a goose. I was chilling by the pond, feet resting upon a bird bath, and this chick done walked on by. Ha! I'm the light of the guys, my bills be flapping, yeah, and I'm so fly. Damn, that badungadong got me the honk. She walked under the front lawn, flaunting her thong. And so I wrote her this song. That caboose got me honking like a goose. Got me honking like a. That caboose got me honking like a goose. Ooh, 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 yeah. Feeling like we're tethered, flock together, simply birds of a feather, making you sweat. Let's take off that sweater. I forgot the words. That caboose got me honking like a goose. Got me honking like a. Got me honking like a goose.
All right.
Hey! Give it up for Big Nick on the
Could
xylo.
we hear it though? I just realized it wasn't mic'd right towards the very end.
That's
Can we
a
hear
good
the
point.
Xylo? We have to do it all over again.
I feel like that was our magnum opus.
We got a link to Jakey's album in the chat. Check it out. All right, let's see where we're at. We're still at 6:03, which is a good place to be. I'm feeling good about 6:03. I don't know, Jake, you got any other plans today? You trying to get out of here, or what? How are you doing?
I just got to head out by 3:15.
Oh, Mom says the xylophone sounded great.
Oh.
Why don't we get Mom in the chat? Mom, I think Mom is taking advantage of having my number. She just gets to cut the line and I get notifications.
That's a good
I think
point.
Mom needs to join the chat, needs to get to know the people in the chat room.
Come on, Mama.
She says, I don't know how to type anything. I can only read it. You need to sign into your Google account.
She's not the best with computer.
She's typing. Can someone walk my mom through how she can get involved in the chat? She said she did. She signed up through Google. They're all rooting for you in the chat. They're waiting for you. She says, I'm on the TV, which we do know that's true. That's pretty cool. I'm on. It's like, what kind of shows do you usually watch during the day? General Hospital or something like that. It's like I've become. That'd be cool if they put me on daytime TV with my new streams. Maybe an Ellen DeGeneres slot, because her show's off the air, right? I wonder if they've filled her slot yet.
Yeah. She's gone.
All right. It says, Carl says, link TV to phone app. People here said they saw you dance to Tattoo at JJ's.
Oh. I think I
That's one of
dedicated that
Jakey's
song
songs.
to her, yeah.
All right.
Guess you could always try FaceTiming her if the chat doesn't work out.
Yeah, well, I'm using my phone as a camera is the problem.
Oh, shoot. It's true.
All right, folks. What's happening next? What's our next big goal? Are you guys ready to wrap? I mean, we're going on 2 hour plus. This is longer than this is probably longer than Matrix, an actual Matrix film.
Wow.
What sort of beverages we slurping? LaCroix, Raz, my favorite, Black Raz, my favorite flavor, and I'm also been drinking Black Raz and black coffee, which I'm so glad you said something, Delfendorf, because I just discovered that this is a full can. Is this yours? Did you bring it over here?
No.
Well, that's exciting. I thought I drank both of these all the way. It's still cold too.
Yeah, if anyone's with LaCroix, I'm, Big Nick's
I
ready
would
for
love to get a
sponsorship.
sponsorship from LaCroix. Totally would take, because that's my all. Me and my wife are trying to do budgets. I have a personal budget, and all my budget goes to Starbucks and LaCroix. That's all I spend my money on. All right. Okay, folks, we need something to do. We need some direction. Anything else? Maybe we'll get Mom on one of these streams one day.
Be good.
Who wants to hear the Traveling Wilburys? The 4 LUTSKOS, Quattro LUTSKOS edition of the Traveling Wilburys. We did Handle with Care last night and End of the Line. Did we only do Traveling Wilbury song? I thought we might have done another song.
No, I think that's all we did.
That's another perk maybe we'll put into the Patreon. If I need to get permission from the other LUTSKOs, make sure they're cool with it. Might need to cut you guys in on that. All right, I'm checking out Jakey Lutsko's Bandcamp here. I'm looking at his new EP, Chemical Makeup. He just dropped the music video for Brain. My question is, do you have any other music videos on the horizon, or is that it for this EP?
Well, I think for this EP, I think we might be done with music videos, but I am sitting on about 5 to 10 songs that are in the chamber right now that I want to try to put out in the coming months. And I think we're going to try to go all out for one song called Bestie. It's kind of more in the vein of Directionless, kind of a funny hype rap song. Yeah, probably going to stick to doing some more of the reels, just cutting 20 to 30-second videos of choruses, just to maintain a more consistent output.
Beautiful. Keep an eye. Follow Jakey Lutsko on Instagram for that. And in the meantime, what do we want to hear, folks? Any other requests? we always gotta wait for the delay. It gets a little old sometimes. 2025 is a year of new Let's Go music.
True. Dirty World by the Wilbur.
I don't know that one.
Wheelbarrows.
I'm not that deep in the Wilburys catalog. I see a request for Spineless. See a request for Uncle Stacy. Road to Nowhere, Talking Heads. Let's keep going. Let's rapid fire. I want to rapido. Give me some requests, folks. There's 7 of you guys here, and only 3 of you throwing songs at us. I see 2 Road to Nowheres. I don't know if Jakey knows that song.
Surprised no one's mentioned Rock and Roll McDonald's.
It's a great one. My dad sang that one for. That's we do.
Oh, Mom's here. She made it.
Wow! Congrats. Welcome to chat, Mom.
Ooh.
This is a big, exciting time. All right, how about we let Mom pick the next song? And don't blow it this time. Maybe we should do a Q&A with my mom.
Mom, what song would you like us to do?
Truly a historic moment. I think her computer froze.
Oh, she said,
She's thinking. It's a lot of pressure. It's how I feel. Anytime someone tells me to play a song, I'm like, well. This is a great question, Mom. When did little Big Nick, that's me, learn how to whistle? How old was I when I learned how to whistle? Mom wants to hear Shadows. What do you guys think of Shadows? Is that a good Trevor wants to hear Rock and Roll McDonald's. I think those are both good options. I think we should get Dad on here to sing Rock and Roll McDonald's. My daughter, one of her favorite songs to sing is called Uncharted Waters from the new Little Mermaid movie. It's a song by Lin-Manuel Miranda. She calls it Uncharted Waters because she just thinks that's how it's said.
I remember on Christmas morning, we asked Sage, what is the meaning of Christmas? And she said, Uncharted Waters.
Nice. She probably said Uncharted Waters. But yeah, she does love that song, and she'll stand in the middle of the room, and she'll treat the fireplace like it's a stage, and she'll sing it from beginning to end, and then she picks who sings next, and she picks the song, and she picked Peepaw, my dad, and she made him sing Rock and Roll McDonald's. How did that come to be? Did we point her in that direction, or was that just on her mind for some reason?
I think we made a joke about it once, and then randomly another time she was like, Peepaw song.
Okay.
And,
but he did. He sang the whole thing. He sounded great. Did a good job. This is a great question, Mom. Rank Nick as a son compared to, not to every other son, but to Jacob and I want you to rank your 3 sons in the chat, please.
She's avoiding the question.
Yeah, you've already given your request at Shadows. Right now we're wanting to see if you can rank all 3 sons from greatest to worst. They're all 10s. Interesting. That feels like a cop-out. What if she said they're all 3s?
Oh, well.
All right. Randy texted me.
Let's get him on here.
Yeah, he might be coming over.
I hope so.
All right, you want to play Shadows?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play Shadows. All right. All right. All right. Quick Patreon count. No new patrons. No new codes. We're playing Shadows. We're trying to get 610. At 610, we'll play. What's the name of the song that guy danced naked to at the end of Saltbird?
I don't know.
Murder on the dance floor. 610 will play Murder on the Dance Floor. The shadows are coming. 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 Every time I close my eyes, when I'm alone in bed at night. Thank you. Finally, they're waiting for me on the other side. My eyes open up, I can breathe, and I'm paralyzed, and I'm certain they're with me in my room. I need to quit drinking LaCroix right before I start singing. Oh, I tried to scream, and I let out a sigh. I prayed to God and received his reply. A shadow consumed me, I knew that it was my time. He said it's been funky, we'll see you tomorrow night. And I'm certain that the words that he spoke were true. So I'll sleep when I'm dead now, because they're coming to get me. 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 I'm drinking black coffee and I'm rubbing my eye. I'm dreaming of sleep and pretending I'm fine. The shadow goes, the shadow goes. My mother and father aren't even a little surprised. Go back to bed. This is man, this is a tricky one. This is a hard one to play when you haven't played it in a while. My mother and father weren't even a little surprised. Of course you have namas about you putting into your mind isn't healthy, and your diet is worthless too. Hey, mom says it sounds great. I know they'll be sorry in the end. They're coming to get me. Coming to get me. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me. It's hard to explain what's going on in my brain. Maybe they're right and I'm not thinking straight. A little bit of sleep may be all that I need. Or maybe the shadows are waiting to take me away on my dream. I can't keep this up forever. I need some kind of release. Gotta get myself together. Let the time go. Cause I know that this won't stop until they're coming to get me. 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 Whoa, oh. Whoa, oh. Coming to get me. I think I'll let them take me. All right. Oh boy, that was the first time today I felt like maybe we're not in tune, Jakey. Yeah. Am I crazy? I'm trying. I gotta tune this guitar. Maybe I didn't think to tune it beforehand. Sometimes these buttons just won't let me press them.
I guess is it A flat or E?
I think you're playing everything right. I just think that I might be a little bit out, and I think that Xylo is going a little bit out because of that one that broke. Can you guys still hear the guitar? Oh. I was asking if the chat could hear the guitar because this old guitar barely works. Anyways, whatever. We're doing fine. It works.
We're killing
it. Didn't we play the song Wish already?
Yeah.
I think Casey wants to hear it again. He liked it that much. Rewind, Casey. Those LUTSKOS. Those LUTSKOS. We're those LUTSKOS. Just those LUTSKOS. Those LUTSKOS. Just those LUTSKOS. Yeah, but I tuned it back. Those LUTSKOS. Those LUTSKOS. Those LUTSKOS. Just those LUTSKOS. Those LUTSKOS. Just those LUTSKOS. We got a new Patreon! All right, congrats. Welcome to the Patreon experience, Cody. And I see that someone is in their process to obtain some codes. Ian is halfway to getting a code. So that's exciting too. A lot of exciting stuff happening on the Patreon.
Beautiful.
All right, welcome Least Haunted. Good to have you. All right, so let me check my few chats I got going here. We may have a surprise special guest on the way to close things out. Monsters from Beyond loves the steps. The steps, it's not the destination, it's the journey. A lot of people reached out and said, "Nick, can you add more steps?" And I think we have a sweet spot of amount of steps. I think we have the perfect amount of steps currently. Sound off in the chat. How do you feel about the steps?
I mean, I don't know how you could do it any better.
Speaking of steps, do you guys want to hear? You guys are familiar with the song called "Boot Scootin' Baby" by the band Steps? And would anyone like to hear that? Just checking the usual places, seeing if there's anything new to report. I want to hear some Ends reviews. Let's see, people, what do you think? Is it worth joining the Patreon and get the new record of Ends? I'm being made fun of in the Discord mod chat.
Shame on them.
I feel like the chat is way behind, or something's happening. We're still talking about steps. Maybe let's just play my Boot Scootin' Baby. Unless, Jakey, is there anything you want to play? What do you want to play? Do you have any songs that you just know all the words to and can play at any time? I think our special guest might be here.
Ooh, should I go get them?
No, I think they're coming.
Man, songs that I know. No Rainbow Connection.
You know all the words to that, really?
I think like 3/4 of it.
It's a hard one to play. Randy knows it, though.
Yeah.
We're getting some Ends reviews finally. I really think we got a really long delay happening for some reason. Here's some reviews on Ends. Ends has so much good stuff. I find new favorite parts every time I listen. Wow. Ends is amazing. Have listened at least once each day since it was released. Hell yeah up to Ends. I love Ends. An easy 10 out of 10. There's only one song I don't vibe with. Whoa. But I still appreciate it. That's a 14 out of 15. That's a good score. What is that math? I'm gonna ask the Google. What is 14 divided by, or 15 divided by 14, right? Someone in the chat has probably already got the math. but with the delay. Oh, great. The door's locked. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Sorry. Thanks. Someone give me the math. What's the percentage? Is it a 95%? That's an A+. Oh, it's an A at least. I'll take an A. I remember that's line. Words are flowing out, words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They simmer while they sift away across the universe. Did you see our special guest? Jaguru Bezos. Oh, nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. What's up, Randy? Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Everybody. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 I bet you Dan has some lyrics in here for me. Oh, wrong song. Images of broken light of for me like a million eyes. They count me on and on across the universe. Thank you, Dan. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they make their way across the universe. Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 One more time. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna try something else. So stay with me till I stop screaming. I swear I'm almost done. Follow me till I quit breathing and shoot my body into the sun. Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Jaguru Deva. Alrighty, everyone get up for Randy Steele. Surprise appearance from the great Randy. Hey, Randy, we got a mic here. You want to say hello to the folks?
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
So I've spilt these beans on Patreon, maybe somewhere, but Randy and I'm working on producing some music for Randy.
It's going to be pretty sweet. I can't wait. I can't
Yeah,
wait
we
for
got
people to hear it.
we got one in the books that I love. These new songs from Randy. Randy's an incredible songwriter. He's always done incredible work, but this new album, I think he's kicking things up a notch. And
it's all due to you. I'm excited to let people hear, see how they feel about it for themselves.
yeah,
I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little worried that this open head wound's still rocking, man. It's been like a few weeks ago since this thing started.
That's what I thought too. He said it was from this morning though. I don't know. I don't think we're getting a straight story from this guy.
No, earlier this morning, the surgery was this morning, and I broke out, ran around Coolidge, and somehow ended up here. I don't know. Somehow I found these. I don't know.
We're gonna have to define morning.
Yeah.
You know,
6 a.m. Something like that.
You see what these folks are wanting here. You see what they got loaded in the chamber. You think you still remember how to play that one?
I can't see it anything, man.
Oh, that's fine. Rainbow Connection is what it is.
Rainbow Connection was key.
I have no idea. I didn't play on it. I just sang it. Jakey said he knew all the words is the thing.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just look it up real fast.
Randy thinks he could do it. We want to hear Rainbow Connection, I wonder. Oh, did we get a new? I think we got a new. Did we? No, I think we already counted Cody.
Yeah.
Okay, Cody's already patron. Oh, well, we do got a code. While you're doing that, Randy, it's code time. Let's go. God bless you, Ian.
I'm calling up from Cold
Working on getting you your code right now, pal.
Calling up from Cold Man's World.
You
If
champion,
you want
John
some
fan.
cold, all you gotta do is go to Big Nick LUTSKOS.
Oh, yeah, we should play
Patreon and download. Calling up from Cold Land. Calling up from Cold Man's World. If you want some cold, all you gotta do is go to Big
this is
Nick
a good code.
LUTSKOS.
It's got booze.
Patreon and download his new album.
There you go, Ian. There's your code, pal. Enjoy. All right. I said we were gonna do Rainbow Connection. Let's do Rainbow Connection if you know it, but I don't know how to play it. Is the thing.
I got it.
You think you can? Okay, we might need that mic right on the banjo then.
Okay.
Can you guys hear this banjo? Okay. And Jakey, you're singing this with me, so you might want to get a little bit closer on this mic.
All right. Now I have not practiced this. Just a heads up.
That's all right. I believe in you.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know the wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one in the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
La da dee da dee dee dum da da dee da da dee da do. Whoa, Randy. Woo! That's beautiful. Good stuff. The key change threw you for a loop there, but you kept up.
Tough,
You did
man.
good.
That's
Yeah,
a
man.
tough
I could
song,
never
bro.
do that.
Sorry.
You should have heard me try to play Birdhouse. You know Birdhouse in Your Soul by There Might Be Giants? Literally, it took me probably 7 minutes going, I'm your only friend, and then getting pissed. Embarrassment.
Man.
Anyways, that was
That was
beautiful.
fun.
That was fun. That was very cool.
It's so much better without Phil Braun.
Yeah, I know. That's
I don't
the
know
truth,
why,
yeah.
but there's not some dude screaming in off key or something. Maybe that's
Yes, that's a great comparison. Actually, you know what? Now that Randy says that, that's another thing about the Patreon that I haven't. I know I won't shut up about this Patreon, but on the Patreon, SNL Quattro, which features Randy, Jakey shot it with some of his buddies. Phil Braun. I was about to say the great Phil Braun is a mistake, but him and I sing Rainbow Connection, backed by the Chattanooga 2 and Hupp. Justin Hupp on the bass. It was a beautiful arrangement there. And one of my favorite parts of that night, Randy, I don't want to offend you too bad, but multiple people seem to think that when Phil Braun came out wearing his Oscar the Grouch costume, they thought it was you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That's good,
yeah. I heard from multiple people they thought that was you before they realized it was Phil Braun.
I know that Phil Braun, he definitely, I would say stalk is probably better. What he does on my Instagram and Facebook. And
He's
YouTube
stalking you
pages
on your
and stuff.
Instagram?
Yeah, so I figured that he based, it was kind of like.
You think he was kind of trying to do like
he
an
was
impression
like
or something?
Randy the Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, so you think it was an intentional act from him that he was kind of trying to steal some thunder from you
definitely
being a part of the
felt-
show and stuff?
I felt violated. I mean, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
Like
Well, I didn't realize this was a real thing. I was I hate to hear that you had that
I
experience.
feel
with
like
him.
I have a specific look, I mean, I know we all look exactly alike right now, but, that's why I took the glasses off, that's.
Right. So you think that Phil's maybe trying to copy your look, is what you're saying, your vibe?
I definitely think he has, you know how it is. Sometimes you could say this is subconscious, like maybe he's just doing it because he really is a huge Randy Steele fan, which that happens,
Yeah, right.
And it does seem to happen to lonely guys like Phil Braun. Like there's a certain
Right.
fella that kind of falls in that.
Yeah.
So I kind of just attribute it to that maybe, but that's because I'm kind of a positive person. I definitely think,
Right. You don't
on
think
the
it's
negative
malicious?
side, like he could definitely have just taken notes on all of my stuff and just stolen as much as he could.
Well,
get
I
away
mean,
with.
it's nice of you to assume best intentions, but Phil is a really bad guy.
Well, you know him better than I do. That was really the first time I really had running with him.
So you had an experience backstage, I presume, or what exactly?
Well, you know how it is. It's like the Spider-Man meme. You walk in and I'm like,
Yeah.
He came in. He was wearing we weren't dressed up for show. I mean, we were getting
Right,
ready,
street clothes, yeah,
but
yeah.
he's got my street clothes on.
Oh, you guys were wearing the same outfit.
He's wearing a trucker hat. He's got glasses on. He's wearing boots. I don't know.
Yeah. Now that I think about that, he did come in wearing that. Yeah, he had a banjo with him too, didn't he?
He called it a banjo.
Yeah.
It was a ukulele banjo. Which
Yeah.
Ha.
Right, he couldn't play it. Well,
I'm getting
But I
heated thinking about this.
Well, please don't get heated because I don't want that thing to get any worse. All right, I see it pulsing around here.
all right. We need to stop talking about Phil Braun because I can see the view count is plummeting anytime anyone starts talking about that guy. Poor guy. Did you hear about Jimmy Carter passed away?
Man,
So Phil was doing a nightly update, because he was in hospice for about 3 or 4 years,
yeah.
and he was doing an update, no change in status, almost daily for years and years, and then the day before Jimmy Carter passed, Phil got banned from Twitter, so his account was deactivated. So he dropped the ball per usual. He's incapable of. Yeah. Anyways, we're getting off Phil. We're done talking about Phil.
So Phil killed Jimmy Carter, is that what you're saying?
He might have killed.
Is
I don't
Phil-
know. People don't know. I don't know. That's the thing that is interesting to me is no one ever mentions the cause of death.
It is, and it does seem sudden.
And Phil does live in Atlanta. I'm not saying that Phil murdered Jimmy Carter, but I think it should be looked into. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe somebody could start one of them detective podcasts and look
True
into
crime.
it.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. if anyone in the chat, I don't know, there's a lot of talented people here. I'm sure someone could do a little. There's some detectives actually on the Patreon as well. Oh, we got a new patron, folks. Cody, introducing Cody. We're at 605.
Hey, Cody.
Is that the same Cody from earlier?
Ah, frick, yeah, never mind. False alarm, bringing it back down to 604. But it should remind you all that we haven't had a new patron in a minute, and if we don't get a patron in 5 minutes, the stream dies.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm raising the stakes big time because I had plans with Randy. We can't just jerk around all day.
Streaming is pretty fun, though. You know.
Seems we lost my mom.
Oh, hey, party's on.
Yeah, now we can say whatever we want.
Whatever the hell we want.
Well, we're still on YouTube, and you're not allowed to cuss on YouTube. So.
Is that cuss word?
Oh yeah, you
Is
can't say hell, you can't say damn, you can't say fart on YouTube.
No kidding.
Mm-mm.
Even when you watch it?
You'll be demonetized, huh?
Even when you watch it?
Well, they don't have that. I don't know. That's something you'll need to look into the
If I signed one of those user agreements.
Yeah, you need to look into the user agreements and the terms and all that.
I didn't really look at it very well.
Trying to censor us. That's what's going on.
It's a new day, you know.
Do you know any presidents of the United States of America? Some people are asking in the chat, Randy.
Do I know some? Do I know any of them?
Not the band.
Madison? No.
How many can you name?
Hell yeah, I know. Peaches, Lump, all that stuff, man.
He
On
knows it
top
all.
of that, man, that was one of my favorite albums.
That's what I said. I said that that was a great album. 95, the self-titled.
Yeah,
that was a great
yeah.
album. Do you know Back Porch is what Scott asked?
Back Porch.
I don't know. Is that on that record? I'm trying to remember what that is. Actual Octopus says, "Does the stream still end even if I join the Patreon?" No. How much longer? How much time will we put on the clock if Actual Octopus joins the stream? That's the question.
I got time. I got all the time in the world. I got to figure out Back Porch.
Randy's got time, and Jakey said he's got till 3, right? You guys want to try Do You Realize? I've been seeing that. Oh, wow. Michael just edited their Patreon membership. God bless you, Michael. Wow. What a great fan. Oh, I do remember this song.
Yeah, I remember that song.
Let's look up the chords of that one. Back Porch. Jeez, is that album?
Yeah, it's the same one. That's on that album, I think.
All right. Are you on Ultimate? Is it on Ultimate Guitar or anything, or where do you go for banjo licks? I wonder.
There's no reason to even do that.
There's no reason to. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that song. Okay, so.
What key are you gonna play it in? That's all that matters to me.
It's in C here, but that's definitely not. There's a a capo? I'm guessing. Yeah, capo on first fret. Let's see. C. So C sharp.
Oh boy, that's a big challenge.
Isn't that what you're just playing? We can change it to C if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. But this is so deep in my happy with no teeth. Happy here in hibernation. Slurping on a peach. Staring at the situation. The kitty at my foot. Meowing out of conversation. Rooting back and forth. That's my only destination. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that old man is me. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. Old man on the back porch. And that old man is me. Two-string on my lap. Total subsonic vacation. Got chicken on the drums. Chicken. Pounding out a perfect prescription. Got 20 little worms. All plugged in amplification. Got 1,500 bass drum lugging bug out monkeys. all arriving at the station. I'm an old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, and that old man is me. Old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, and that old man is me. Sitting on the back porch, kicking my legs up, rocking in my rocking chair, just sitting there on the little back porch. It's all about to fall apart. So I think I might repair it. Just as I'm thinking about repairing it, some little friends come along with some 2-string, 1-string, no-string guitars, and they plug them all in on the back porch, and they sit there playing all their favorite songs, and I'm kicking back, feeling good, real fine, feeling real full of the wine, and everything's fine, everything's beautiful, and everything's great, and I just feel so good. And I know I'm 70 years old, and I'm slurping everything through a straw. Old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, and that old man is me. Old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, old man on the back porch, and that old man is me. Woo! Man, I had to dig real deep in my brain for that one. All right, Pusa heads, sound off. We just learned a great joy of Randy and I. The big difference was, though, I was a 5-year-old little kid listening to that record. You were probably in high school, right?
It came out. You know what's funny? It's one of the albums that my wife Christy and I first really kind of bonded over because we both had listened to it in high school, but when we met in college, she had it and I was like, oh, I love this album. I used to have it, but I don't know what happened to it. Then we started. It was one of hers that she actually listened to all the way through. So all of those old songs, have a real special place in my heart for that. Just totally that whole thing.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same thing but different. Where
that Bodies song that's on there, we should do that song sometime.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. Can't get your body out of my mind. Oh yeah, that's that whole record's great. I'll be down to give it a try. Jakey's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
so here's the thing: is
completely lost.
It's the
first time I heard that song, but I loved it.
My dad bought that record, and he played it in the car as CD. So I was a very young boy listening to that record, and then when I started getting into music, I found that CD and I wore it out in high school.
Yeah,
and probably early college, but I haven't really gone back to it, which I feel like I should because even that song is a song I hadn't thought of in a very long time. And
that was all those songs were super catchy.
Yeah, and they're like it was a 2-string bass, 3-string guitar, and that what they
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, Pusa presence.
Yeah, you got to be careful with them.
Yeah.
You got to be careful googling it.
I can't get your body out of my mind. Let's see if it's on Ultimate Guitar. Here we go. Oh, they're all pro, which I think you have to register to be able to look at. If only I was like Randy and I could just do it. Is it kind of that the whole time? Is there a...
And then it's like, I'm trying to get in the right key, but it's that... She goes smooth through my body. It does that kind of rock and roll thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we probably need to look up the chords, but...
I can't find the freaking chords. Let's just listen to a second.
We'll do it another time, though.
We'll do it another time. Well, let's listen to a second of it first. Now you got me all in the mood to play it. Let me listen to a second of it. All right, we got a quick ad for some Doritos. Everyone, go buy your Doritos.
How many Patreons do you got to get a YouTube Pro?
YouTube Pro? No, that's Ultimate Guitar Pro.
Oh,
is that what you're talking about? Oh, without the yeah, you're right. We're YouTube Premium.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. It's the same key as the last song.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe that's the only key on
They're probably all in the same key.
Yeah.
You got 2 strings on the bass, you really kind of limit yourself.
Yeah. Would you say those are the chords, or is one of those wrong?
Honestly, I have no clue, man.
Little salamander, where did you go? C minor, C sharp minor. Into the yard. Oh, we need to go back to C. Yeah. Little salamander, where did you go? The edge of the yard. Little. That's the thing, is trying to work in like real chords. They didn't have enough notes to have real chords. Little.
I finally got the right key now.
All right, try. I think we got a new patron, folks. Adam Purley, welcome. Good to have you. Beautiful. I think Jakey bailed. He's like, I never heard of this band. I don't care. Are we going to try this? What do you think? Yeah. No, I'm just doing it. C sharp. A sharp. A sharp major, and then F sharp, or F major. Little salamander, where did you go? The edge of the yard. What is that? Okay. Little salamander, where did you go? The edge of the yard. Well, I found you, you know, all brown and hard. Well, I can't get your body out of my mind. Well, I can't get your body. Well, I can't get your body out of my mind. Well, I can't get your body. Okay, then. No. She goes smooth through my body. My body, she goes smooth. Little color froggy, where did you hide? Under the entertainment center. Realized you just couldn't stop. The worms found a hole in your booty they could enter, and I can't get your body out of my mind. I can't get your body. I can't get your body out of my mind. I can't get your body. She goes smooth through my body. Through my body, she goes smooth. Something like that, right? This is one of those songs kind of like my song Leak Like Giuliani's, where you just kind of hear the parts of it and you're like, oh, this song's kind of sexy, and then you really listen to the words and you're like, what is he singing about?
Yeah. This is a salamander song?
Yeah,
Dead
all brown and hard.
Yeah.
Anyways. Big Jake is back. We got, every time you leave, we get a new patron, so maybe walk upstairs one more time. 5 more times. All right, guys. This is fun. Let's maybe do a couple more. We did get a new patron, so we do got to keep going a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. What about, do you know the Code Man song?
Code Man. I think I remember Code Man.
Calling out from Codeland. Calling out from Codeland. I'm calling out from Code Man's world. If you want some cold, they gotta do is go to Big Nick. Let's go to John and down low. Here, let's play the real Scatman World, just because, Dan, if we can get the lyrics for Scatman's World, that'd be great. I'm gonna play Scatman's World, one of the all-time great underrated songs, masterpieces. Do you know this song? No. Bop, be, bo, 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 bop, bo, bop, bo, bop, bo, bop, bo, be.
I've never heard it before.
It's a good one. Hey, can we get the Webby in the shop, please? People need to remember that I'm a Webby winner. Here, let's get this a stool. We'll just put it right here, just so it's right in between us. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you. Great. All right. Thank you, Dan. Here we go. Sting dooba dong da ding da ding digga 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 on Scat Man's World. Bop bo be bo 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 be bo 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 be 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 bob. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scat Man's World. If you wanna break free, you'd better listen to me. You gotta learn how to see it's your fantasy. I'm calling out from Scatland. I'm calling out from Scat Man's World. If you wanna break free, you better listen to me. You gotta learn how to see in your fantasy. Everybody's talking something very shocking just to keep on blocking what they're feeling inside. But listen to me, brother, you just keep on walking, 'cause you and me and sister ain't got nothing to hide. Scat man, fat man, black and white and brown man, tell me about the color of your soul. If part of your solution isn't in the pollution, then I don't want to hear any of your stories told. I want to welcome you to Scat Man's World. Bop-bo, be-bo, bop-bo, 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 be, bo, bop-bo, 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 be, bo, bop-bo, bop-bo, be, bo, bop-bo, bop-bo, be, bo, bop-bo, bop-bo, bop-bo. I'm calling out from Scotland. I'm calling out from Scat Man's World. If you want to break free, you better listen to me. You gotta learn how to see your fantasy. Well, everybody's born to be as he chooses, but how can someone win if winning means that someone loses? Everybody's born to compete just as he chooses, but how can winning mean that someone else loses? I sit and see a human being, not a human doing. I couldn't keep that pace up if I tried. The source of my intention isn't really crime prevention. My intention is the prevention of the lie. Yeah, I want to welcome you to Scat Man's World. Babo babo bidi babo 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 be bo bidi babo babo baby babo be bo bo babo be bo bidi babo be bo bo babo ba. Yeah, I'm calling out from Scotland. I'm calling out from Scat Man's World. Wanna break free, you better listen to me. Gotta learn how to see it's your fantasy. Actually, hold up. Before I do this scat solo, we should really be playing this. Babo 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 babo. Ready, steal. Bing bong bing ding dong dim dim bing ba lim lim ba lim dum da lim da lim sim dim skilly da skilly da skilly da bula ba ba do ba ba do ba ba skilly. Yes, hey, all right. Yeah, I'm calling out from Scotland. Calling out from Scat Man's World. Wanna listen to me? You gotta learn how to pee. You gotta do what you see. It's a fantasy. Calling out from Coldland. Calling out from Coldland. Skilly that bo diddle doo doo that bo diddle doo doo that do that do that. So tell me, where did the gremlins go? It's been so long with nothing to show. That could have been a gremlin versus Home Alone, or at least a cameo and Attack of the Clones. There should have been a gremlin in a Jurassic Park, or a Jawline movie with a gremlin shark. 30 years later, we're all stuck at home, singing about the Scat Man, wondering where did the gremlins go? Alrighty then. Surely that got us to 610. Let's check her out. Oh, we got one new patron.
Hey, all right.
That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful stuff, folks. Oh, man. You guys want to hear a Randy Steele song? Would you want to play something from the new record? Or are you kind of keeping those down low until the...
I've played a couple songs off of the new record already. I haven't kept anything on the down low.
You want to play the song that we've been working on, or is that something you think so?
You want to do the me play it, or you want to do the...
Do you want me to debut what we've got?
I mean, it's just these bullshit. Oh, this is going on YouTube, ain't it?
It's on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should.
I mean, it will be buried in a 3-hour stream.
That is true.
But it's that's dangerous material. Maybe we say it for a Patreon thing. We are doing a Zoom or something on Patreon next week. I think after my new music video drops.
Oh yeah.
You gonna try it for then, maybe?
Man, who cares? Let's just put it on.
Let's just put it on. All right, let's do it. All right, you guys want to hear these are some beans if I've ever seen them, folks. This is a brand new unreleased Randy Steele bop. That's what I call it. It's a bop, produced by Big Nick. I love this song. I love Randy, and I'm excited to share this with you. I just got to figure out where I keep it because I don't know where anything is on my computer. You know what? Let me just go to our chat because I'll just find when I last sent it to you.
So this song, we recorded this song a couple weeks back, but I basically just came in here and played banjo and sang the song, and then everything else is Big Nick and Becky.
Yeah, John's wife Becky sings on this track.
One of my favorite singers in this whole town.
She's awesome, yeah. All right,
I love her voice.
I'm dropping this in here, and I'm going to stop it right away because we can't hear it. What do we want to do? Do we just want to sit here and let them awkwardly look at us while the song plays, or should I put up a picture of you of some kind while the song plays? I do have to pee, so maybe I'll just mute our mics. We'll let the song play. How's that sound?
That sounds like a plan.
All right, let me make sure it works. All right, guys, here's Randy's new single coming out soon. That's actually what we're working on today. We're going to talk about any finishing touches, but it's unmastered, and I think the mix is pretty close probably, but it's called The Extra Mile is a Gravel Road. It goes like this. All right.
Am I settled in my lane? Is my bucket overfilled? Have these years just gone to waste? Is this a calling? Is there even such a thing? Is there wool over my eyes? Who pulled it? Was it me? Are you applauding? The extra mile is a gravel road. Would I do this all again? Is my foot glued to the floor? Or the ditch is the best part of the weekend? Well, a failure on my name, is that all just in my head? If I lose these last few teeth, what's left to kicking? The extra mile is a gravel road. You don't hear my voice, see my shadows, or know the winds that boring breath, but that's the battles. Why I'm in order on the beach, to challenge the ocean wave by wave. Do you feel this way as well? I listen when you sing. Do you hear it when I'm screaming at the wall? Am I settled in my lane? Is my bucket overfilled? These years just gone to waste. Is this a calling? The extra mile is a gravel road.
Give it up for Randy, folks. It's a great song. He was trying to work on post the lyrics for you guys, but it wouldn't let him post all of them because it was too long. So sorry about that.
Sorry,
That's something you're just going to have to wait for, maybe.
Yeah.
Randy's an incredible musician and songwriter and person. And he shared this new album for me, obviously, but a lot of these songs haven't. He sent me demos. And the demos by themselves of just him playing the banjo are already fantastic. And I feel like there's so much overlap with some of the stuff that I'm singing about on my new record. I think my new song "Run" I'm about to release is kind of the frustrations of the rat race.
And I think that was one of the conversations we had too about when we first started talking about doing this stuff together. That was one of the things I think we really both hit on. That's, this is probably one of the more personal or personable things that I've written out. Most of the time I'm writing about other people or I'm writing about stuff that's happened.
Third person about telling stories about other people.
But this is real personal.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Never done that before.
And it just works really well. And what's really funny is, truthfully, I think I've told Randy this, is when he first reached out to me. I just am constantly just filling myself with things to do, and then I always do a horrible job of trying to juggle all the things I need to do. So as soon as he reached out, I was like, oh man, how am I going to be able to tell Randy I can't do this? And then when I listen to the songs, I know I got to do this. They're that good.
Well, thanks.
So yeah. So I'm happy to be working with Randy on these new songs. Really, really think it's remarkable stuff. So keep an eye out for new stuff from Randy Steele.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
We were getting together every few days, every week, whatever, and then Christmas happened, and we haven't got together a few weeks. So that's what we're doing after this. So shame on you for preventing us from creating great work right now. We're singing Scatman instead.
I ain't got nowhere to be, y'all. So y'all, let's keep it up. We'll get back 3 or 4 more Patreons. We'll just keep this thing going all day long.
Hey, Randy says let's just keep going. Why not? I'm down. I got plenty of bananas upstairs. LaCroix, do you need a LaCroix?
What is it with all the bananas upstairs, dude?
There are a lot of bananas. I don't know. I think Claire just went grocery. There's not a story, actually, but I did get this little thing. It's called a Synthiset. Have you heard about this?
No.
Well, this is about the 3rd time I've promoted the Synthiset. They should cut me a deal, the Synthiset folks, and sponsor me maybe. So the Synthiset is a pretty cool little device. I'm showing you guys have already seen it. I'm showing Randy. It's a little synthesizer in it.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is you see these little holes here. Yeah. They come with these little cables, and just like you would jump a car with. And you can, for every note, you take the cable and you can attach it to something, and then you can play it like an instrument. So if you have 13 bananas, or 12, however many notes you need, you can sit there and you can play the bananas. And we did it on stream. We did it on Zoom for our last Halloween 7 party.
Does it come off sound like a synthesizer? No
yeah, it comes out making the exact same noise. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just sends like a trigger to the buttons here.
Huh.
But I played. Remember the song "I Love You Now and Forever"? I played that on Eric. Well, it was 2 bananas and Eric, I think, is what we did. So, anyways, that's a cool thing.
2 Bananas and Eric is a podcast I was thinking about starting.
That would be cool. Yeah, I invited Eric today. He wasn't able to make it, unfortunately.
That's what I call you guys when y'all are around.
Oh yeah, me, Jakey, and Eric.
Yeah, 2 Bananas and Eric.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good nickname. All right, so we're celebrating Chattanooga music today, folks. We got new Jakey Lutsko music video, Brain. Came out today. We got Randy Steele, the Extra Miles of Gravel Road. You just heard it here first. That's going to be coming out. How soon are we trying to get that out?
I don't know. Originally when we had first talked, we were talking about having it out sometime a little bit sooner in January, but I think we may have to push back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I guess this conversation.
Well, the last thing we were talking about is whether we wanted to add a solo at the end. Are you still feeling like that's a good idea? Or
I think we should talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it. Yeah, not on stream. I mean, we do have a lot of people that could say, no, it's perfect as is.
All
Or
right,
saying,
well, this is a good idea. We got music fans on stream, so I pose it this way. What I was thinking was, I really like the way it sits right now, and it does have this short cutoff. That short cutoff is intriguing to me as a single, but as an album, why don't we just do a different song? We tack on a solo album right there at the very end of it, and you have an album version. We do the single as the release. When the album comes out, it's got a version that's got a banjo solo on it, so it's actually a little bit different.
I think that's cool, man. And I think that I'm all about just trying things out. these days, you know, because like and I think that's a big theme of this record too. Of like, you've been trying to do what other people have been saying is the right way to do this for so long, and you got to the point where it's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
That's exactly right. I mean, that's a lot of what this is about.
And that's the same kind of mentality with releasing this record on the Patreon before we're like everything, and releasing the album itself as a long series of singles rather than the record is kind of from the same mindset of like, it doesn't seem like there's a right or wrong way to do anything, so let's just do what we want to do.
Yeah, I said I want to hook the synthesizer up to the banjo.
I mean, if I had the cables, I would try. That'd be pretty neat. That'd be a cool invention. What are you thinking, Jakey? You haven't said anything in a minute. You got any words you want to use?
Man, all I can say is it's been awesome getting to know Randy. His music is incredible. He's just an amazing guy, just all around. He's come in clutch so many times with helping us out with videos and supplying locations.
Yeah, we shouted you out earlier for the dungeon you've let us use.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell people I have a dungeon.
Well, cat's out of the bag, unfortunately.
Hey, let me tell you what these fellas did last time, all right? They summoned a daggum cricket demon down there. I ain't joking. We ain't been able to get rid of crickets ever since.
Oh, man.
Ever since that fella broke out of the bottom of that building down there, it's been Cricket Central. We ain't been able to get rid of them at all.
Oh, snap. Well, that's a problem. Well, I was a little worried after Murphy. We left a pretty big blood stain down there that we attempted to hose off, but we were trying to keep a schedule. And
it's cool. The great thing about the cinematic blood is it hides the real blood. Right.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm confused by this. So, you know me, I'm kind of a tech freak. And
Tech Nick is what we call you, right?
As what people. Well, I don't let these guys know that. It's just what my friends call me. But we have this system here where we have Dan. He sends me messages that I don't see through the chat. He sends it to me through this doc, and it says "Gone Daddy, gone at the ready." But I don't understand what that means. Is there a conversation about that song in the chat that I've missed? I wonder.
It's a Final Film song.
Oh, and then Kyle has a great. Yeah, I know the song. I just don't know. I missed it in the chat if that's something that people have been wanting to hear. Kyle wants to hear dueling banjos on the syntheset.
We can do that. We can do dueling banjos on anything.
Can you guys hear this? I wonder. Beautiful. That was great. Surely that got us some patrons here. Gone Daddy Gone is a Brainy Steel staple is what they're saying. That's what they want to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do we want to do that?
Yeah, we can do
Look, these people know more about you than I do, apparently. What I loved, you did a couple covers last time I saw you. You did Gray Into the Great Wide Open.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah, we've messed with that one quite a bit here lately. I tell you another one. Now we haven't played this on the show, and there's going to be some fellas in the High Cold Wind that don't know about this yet.
Okay.
I've been working up because one of the great things about having time off is refreshing all the songs and add new stuff or whatever. Right. So I got one cooking.
It's a secret. You're not spilling these beans yet. Are you ready to spill
No,
them?
check this out. I totally think this would be a good bluegrass tune. I have to remember how to do it.
This is badass, dude.
You like that?
I dig it so far.
I don't practice Santeria.
There we go.
I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent all I could. Yeah, sorry, I thought I had it. I have it on upright bass, but I have not made the transfer to banjo.
Dude, let's do it. I'd love to play that. I think the people are ready for it. You want to take lead vocals on that?
Lovely dress.
Mind hand me that,
Yeah,
Jakey?
let me throw. Sure. Here.
Just tell me what key we're in. Did it ever change from that main riff?
Not really. Okay. Basically,
I'll just support you, bro.
A minor to F for the most part. That walk down, just an A minor to F.
Oh, dang it. I never hit on mute whenever we stopped listening to your song.
Are you serious?
No, I'm joking. I think the chat would have said something by now. All right, guys, remember we're trying to get to 6:10, and then what song will we play, Randy? Bohemian. I teased Bohemian Rhapsody earlier, but I don't know if anyone.
Dude, I'm great at Bohemian Rhapsody.
You play that on banjo? We'll play Bohemian Rhapsody 6:10 if we can do it. We can get there
I can
within
play
the next 30 minutes. So here's the thing: they're saying turn Randy's microphone up, but I can't really turn Randy's mic up without turning up the guitar as well.
I'll tell you what I can do though. I can split the difference and I'll lean down a little bit.
Okay.
Is that better? Can you hear that?
Well, we only have 2 mics, so there's no. It's either a mic on Randy's vocals or his banjo. It's a very limited. We're working on improving the tech, but we have 2 inputs, and the guitar and the mic are input. So the guitar comes up with the microphone. All right.
Beautiful girl, lovely dress, 15 smiles, oh yes. Beautiful girl, lovely dress. Where she is now, you only guess. And it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let When I see you, eyes will turn blue. When I see you, 1,000 eyes will be turning blue. And it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it's gone, let it go. Love is gone, let it go. Well, I can tell by the way that you walk your walk. I can tell by the way that you baby talk. I can tell by the way that you treat your man. I can love you, darling. It's quiet and it's gone, daddy gone. Love is gone and it's gone, daddy gone. Love is gone and it's gone, daddy gone. Love is gone and it's
Gone, daddy, gone.
love is gone. And it's gone, daddy gone. Love is gone. Let's go, daddy gone. Love is gone. Let's go,
Daddy, gone.
love is gone. Well, it's
Go, daddy, gone.
love is gone.
Go.
Love is
gone, it's gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone.
Well, it's gone, daddy
gone. Love is gone. It's gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone. I think I just realized you were playing an E chord in there that so I was playing the F the whole time. Okay. Hopefully you guys could kind of hear that. Casey says this is so good. Rachel says this is a bop.
Hell yeah.
Days and Days, what's happening? Days and Days is in the house.
Oh,
I have heard that now that I'm
man,
thinking.
Days and Days?
Huh?
The band Days and Days?
Yeah, I think it's Jesse from Days and Days. You know
Oh.
Days and Days?
I love Days and Days, man.
Oh, well, Randy's a Days and Days
Huge
head.
Days and Days fan. Glad to see you guys.
Hell yup. We've got to connect you guys. Alrighty then. Oh, frick, I just X'd out of the Patreon counter. But we don't have any new patrons, so that's not a big deal. But I do need to figure out where that link was. I'll worry about that. Cross that bridge. All right. Stream ends abruptly at 3 p.m. unless we get to 6:10. Actually, the stream probably should end at 3 p.m. anyways. But let's try to get to 6:10. That would be great. I'd feel great about that. So if you haven't joined the Patreon, my new record ends... Oh, spoiler. Don't look at that. That's not what I'm looking for. Don't look at that either.
Damn ghost.
Definitely don't look at that. Did you know they're making a Big Nick film?
Holy shnikes.
There's a movie in theaters right now called Big Nick, and they didn't ask for my permission to do it. And it's all about me and my life.
They really blew your face up there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's stupid. I'm not going to talk about that again.
Objective.
Oh, we're not going to look at that either. You guys heard about that? Has anyone here not seen this? Speaking of true crime. Here.
Pantera, that's a good choice right there, man.
Here, I'm gonna play this video for anyone that hasn't seen it before. This is an incident that happened on Thanksgiving to me and a family member.
Objective. To determine whether the kiss exchanged between Cam and Nick during the blindfolded donut hole game was an intentional act on Cam's part. During a festive Thanksgiving game involving participants attempting to eat a donut hole suspended on a string while blindfolded, an unexpected moment occurred where Cam and Nick's faces collided, resulting in a kiss. The footage was analyzed to assess the nature of the incident, focusing on intent. Upon collision, Nick displayed immediate signs of discomfort and disgust, consistent with involuntary reactions to an undesired interaction. These include a visible recoil away from Cam, audible expressions of confusion and dismay captured on the video. Contrarily, Cam exhibited behavior suggesting enjoyment and a deliberate nature to the act. A broad, beaming smile following the kiss. Visible signs of elation, such as energetic movements and an audible giggle. A prolonged posture leaning toward Nick even after initial contact, implying a lack of hesitation or regret. Slowed footage reveals a critical moment where Cam appears to angle his head deliberately toward Nick. This action deviates from a direct path to the donut hole and suggests intent to align his lips with Nick's face rather than the game objective. The enthusiasm displayed by Cam, particularly his lighthearted laughter and overall demeanor post-contact, starkly contrasts with Nick's visible discomfort. This disparity reinforces the theory of divergent intentions. Following the shocking incident, Nick exhibited signs of severe emotional distress. Eyewitnesses report that, shortly after the kiss, he retreated to a quiet corner of the room, visibly shaken. In a state of apparent emotional overload, he began chewing on the empty string, a futile attempt to continue the game as though nothing had happened. Observers described the moment as haunting, with Nick's desperate focus on the string reflecting a mind struggling to reconcile the shock of Cam's unexpected actions. His silence and insistence on chewing the string underscored the depth of his disorientation, leaving the room in stunned silence. Experts speculate that this behavior was a coping mechanism, as Nick attempted to process the traumatic event. His blank stare and repetitive motions suggest that the incident left a profound psychological impact, cementing the notion that Cam's actions had unintended but severe consequences. Conclusion. Based on the reviewed evidence, it is the conclusion of this report that Cam's kiss was not an accident, but an intentional act. His body language, expressions, and head movements strongly suggest premeditation, or at the very least, seizing the opportunity to turn a lighthearted game into a personal moment. While Nick's reaction clearly denotes discomfort and surprise, Cam's demeanor post-contact reflects satisfaction and enjoyment, further supporting this conclusion.
That's a bombshell.
So, have you guys seen that before?
No, that's the first I've seen that.
Do you guys know Cam?
That's the guy you brought to shows, right?
Yeah, he came to he was at your show.
Yeah.
The last show in November. Yeah, on my birthday.
Man, well, I have thoughts.
I'd love to hear your thoughts, as long as they're respectful and encouraging of me.
All right. First of all, what kind of pagan Christmas do you guys have where you got donut holes on strings?
That's Thanksgiving, actually.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Here's something that I don't think whoever narrated that documentary film right there considered. Juan is right there. He was trying to kiss Juan, dude. He thought
you think Cam was trying to kiss Juan and not me?
he definitely was He was going full bore for Juan. If you look, you and Juan were on the other side of each other.
How could he ever know that I got?
How would he know that you're on that side? He thought, oh, here's my shot. Everybody wants their shot at Juan, right? You know, here's my shot at Juan.
This is actually Bombshell, and a lot of people don't know watching. They don't live in Chattanooga. Juan is a local celebrity.
Oh, big time.
He's a professional soccer player. Literally, I have a Juan bobblehead somewhere around here.
He's a handsome devil.
And he's a big time big wig here in Chattanooga. So maybe Cam does.
That's just a thought.
And the family that I married into is more into athletics than they are into music. So don't go into this thinking that I'm some sort of big wig in the eyes of Cam.
It's really the opposite, like a little wig almost, I would say. Toupee.
Me?
Yeah, in the family's eyes.
Yeah, oh yeah, in the family's eyes, yeah. No wig. Bald ass.
Yeah, toupee. Maybe you're right.
Go ahead, Jakey.
I think regardless he crossed the line. Cam, I'm coming for you. All right.
Is that a sexual, or is that a romantic thing, or is that a don't mess with my brother kind of thing?
This is my brother, and I don't appreciate you crossing that boundary and that line.
All right.
So
you messed up, Cam. You heard it. You got two guys here. One of you says you're after Juan. The other one says that you're cruising for a bruising. Is what it sounds like to me. So, anyways, let's see. I don't think that got us any new patrons, surprisingly. It's really shocking stuff.
Well, maybe we ought to let the CFC in on this.
You think we should report to the
patrons that way.
Maybe. Yeah, get him to play it on the Jumbotron during halftime in one of the next games.
There you go.
All I can say is the bird calls worked earlier. We got 2-3 patrons when you step.
Who wants to hear some bird calls from Jakey? I do think we should play another Jakey Lutsko song since it's Jakey's stream. We got to think of one more Jakey Lutsko song. What do we want to hear? Any big Jakey Lutsko heads in the chat that really want to hear a Jakey Lutsko song? Dan wants more bird calls.
Okay. What kind?
You hear one, baby, one. Yeah, we need specific requests.
Got a lot of simulation.
I see 2 simulations.
But it's cool, bravo. Wow.
I think they want it. They love it all. So I think you just got to pick one.
Man, this is tough. We could also do the bluegrass version of Goose.
Yeah.
We did do that.
You guys want to hear a bluegrass version of Goose or another track?
Got another Bravo. Yes, the bluegrass Goose.
I've seen 2 bluegrass Goose, and I've seen. All right, we're getting a lot of bluegrass Goose. Let's do that. What key do you play this in?
We did it in G, I believe. Right?
I think so.
Jake, you want to take this mic?
Sure.
And Randy, if you want to position that toward your banjo.
The timing's definitely different in this version.
Yeah, I'll follow your guys' lead.
got me honking like a goose.
That's it. That's what I needed right there.
Honking like a goose. I'll have to follow Randy's lead on this.
You may want to get a pulse or something on that. Don't.
That verse is like.
Feet resting upon, or oh my God, what are the lyrics? I was chilling by the pond, feet resting upon a bird back on this bitch don't walk on by.
You're singing it, right?
I'll need your help singing it with me because I have trouble with the timing on that version.
Yeah, tell them not to hold us to the lyrics on that.
Yeah. Still a work in progress. Yep. That caboose honking like a goose. That caboose honking like a goose.
Well, I kept down to the pond and this girl walked on some She said, hello.
That caboose got me honking like a goose. That caboose got me honking like a goose. I was chilling by the pond, feet resting upon a bird bath when his vision walked on by. Said I'm not like other guys, my bills be flapping, I'm so fly. Damn, that badonka don got me to honk a honk. That caboose got me honking like a goose. That caboose got me honking like a goose. Ow!
I forgot how fun that song is. I gotta do that more often.
I love it. We've only done that song twice together, and both times we're just on the fly, just like
in
that.
front of people.
Yeah, yeah. So, honky tonk.
So, what is that song about?
Well, you know,
I mean, besides a good.
I'm a big bird man. I love birds, and geese have always just really had a special place in my heart. And one time I was sitting down by the pond, feet resting upon a bird bath, and I saw a little goose walk by, and I was like, you know what? We don't have enough songs about geese. We need more representation within geese culture, and you know, my heart just kind of poured out from there. So
I will say, when I looked up goose on Spotify, there's a whole lot of
Oh, really?
There's a whole lot of songs about geese when I typed it in on Spotify. There's a band called Goose.
They must have all happened after the
You
song.
think you're
then
setting a trend, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Because when I looked, there wasn't anything there, and then I think they all popped up after the fact. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So.
Hurry up. All right, guys. Anything else? I think we're getting. If we don't hit 610 at 3, we're trying to hit 610 by 3, and if it doesn't happen, that's fine. But I do need to plug my new album, Mans. It's available on Patreon. Jakey Lutsko's new album or new music video, Brain, on YouTube, and Rainy Steele new song, The Extra Miles of Gravel Road, coming soon. Woo! Streaming services. Are you gonna do a music video?
Yeah, I think me and Jakey have been talking about doing it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Got something cooking up.
You gonna shoot it in your dungeon?
We're gonna shoot it in your dungeon.
Oh,
I like that.
All right. It's pretty fun. All right. Dang, dude, you sound exactly like your bruv. Who you talking to? Me, Randy, or Jakey? Jesse. Why don't we end it with a new song? We'll write a new song on stream together.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What do you guys want us to sing a song about? I don't feel like I'm in tune. Okay, so far all I'm seeing is Cemetery Gates by Pantera. They wanted me to write a song about the Cemetery Gates by Pantera. Got bees. They said in the chat they wanted me to sing a song called Cemetery Gates by Pantera. But I ain't heard that song in my life. I don't know any damn song by Pantera. Alright! So this is a new song, we like to call it Cemetery Gates by Pantera. But this song holds no relation to another song that is called Cemetery Gates by Pantera. Alright! Alright! Well, my boat scooting baby is driving me crazy. My obsession with the West and my band's flow, babe. Alright! Calling out from Scatman's World. Yeah, kaboom! Got me hogging like a ghoul. Let kaboom! Got me hogging like a ghoul. That was Cemetery Gates by Pantera, not to be confused with Cemetery Gates by Pantera. All right, surely we got many patrons for that.
At least 20.
No new patrons. And let me make sure we're not losing patrons, actually, because that would be a problem. According to the Nick Lutsko Patreon page, the official Nick Lutsko Patreon page. Holy hell. It says we're still at 593, which means we haven't gained a new single patron since 11 o'clock, which is kind of a travesty. All right. Okay, well, they say we're sounding great. Seems like everyone's having fun, having a good time.
That's my second favorite Cemetery Gates.
That's your second
That was a
favorite?
good one.
Yeah.
I need to listen to the other one and compare. Are they similar at all?
No.
Interesting.
They do. There's some verbiage that's similar.
You guys want to sing Chapel Roan?
Yeah.
You want to know what happened last night? I was telling my wife I played a Chapel Roan song on stream. And she laughed in my face. She said, it's Chappelle.
Yeah.
Chappelle Roan?
And she said, you said Chapel? People probably think you're an idiot. And then I get to dinner with the Params. I went to eat with dinner with Karen and Eric and Emery. And I say, guess what I did all last night? Like a dummy, I kept saying it's Chapel Roan and it's Chappelle Roan. And then Emery, it's not Chappelle Roan, it's Chapel Roan. And I looked it up twice. When Claire made fun of me, I looked it up and said, oh, I guess it's Chappelle. And then when Emery made fun of me, I looked it up and said, oh, I guess it's Chapel. So who knows how to say her dang name. Disgusting.
You should have made it easier to say.
I thought it was pronounced
Greg?
Greg Roan?
Greg Roan.
I thought the CH was silent.
Greg Roan.
All right, are we playing Chapel Roman or what? Let's do, the song I played is, It's Fine, It's Cool. I need the chords. We'll wait patiently.
Chapel
Our
Roan.
drummer stayed at my house not too long ago.
Chapel Rowan's drummer? Oh, interesting.
Ivy King, yeah. If you get a chance to go see her, she's great.
Ivy King, okay.
Ivy King, yeah.
It's a waste of time if you're requesting other Chapel songs. I don't know any other. There's only one I know. All right, I'm gonna have to look up these.
Yeah, they
lyrics.
might know how to
Oh, here we go. I need the ultimate guitar. I need the ultimate guitar link. I don't know the chords to the song. Please and thank you, Dan. Dan is making $100 an hour. That's why we need these patrons. Yeah, Dan should be able to definitively say.
Greg Roan.
Dan's a badass. Excuse my French. I know you can't say that on YouTube, but he's been killing it.
Yeah, shout out Dan.
Doing the hard work that I haven't been able to. Jakey, do you know the song?
What is it? No, I've never.
And there's a
heard this
delay
before.
too. You never heard this before?
No.
Let's Go Boys are sleeping on Chapel Roman.
I know Hot to Go.
You want to try to do bluegrass version of the song? It's fine. It's cool. You can say that you were nothing, but you know the truth. And I guess it's the fool with her arms wide, angel in the car sunroof. You don't call it love. You don't call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. You can kiss the 100 boys in the bars and shoot another shot and try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You held it down the world this down. Let's get a train track. There we go. Here, what's that? Let's come and count on. No, you keep going. I'm saying we'll come in here. Another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have this out the world, is it down the feeling? Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have this out the world, is it down the feeling? Cliche. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. But I just need a little love, and I just need a little air. Wait a second. I just realized, Randy, we can't hear Randy's banjo because I'm singing into his friggin' mic.
We can switch back.
When and how did that happen? Oh boy, can you guys? How does it mix? Come on, give us some quick notes, and then we'll try to close things out on Chapel Roman. I was feeling pretty good about that. I thought that sounded good.
Greg Roan.
Craig Roan. Sorry to steal your mic, Randy. I don't remember how that happened because we sang Goose.
Yeah.
All right.
No, no worries, brother.
Sorry about that.
It's really, I mean, it's Jakey's stream here, so.
It's all of us. Three Musketeers.
Oh, never mind. Jesse says it sounded good, so let's go back to how we were. Dan, let's try to invent some new tech to where you can move the mics around from Illinois. All right, but now we got a good little run through. I hope this doesn't somehow sound worse. I feel like I'm falling out of tune. Just so I'm all good and belchy before we start playing the song. All right, you guys ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's fine. It's cool. You can say that we were nothing, but you know the truth. And I guess I'm the fool with her arms wide open like a tar sunroof. Well, you don't wanna call it all, you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. You can kiss 100 boys in balls and shoot another shot just to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Not cliche. Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little love, and I just need a little air. I think I'm gonna call it off, even if you call it love. I don't wanna be the one of you. Oh, baby, you can get 100 boys in balls and shoot another shot and try to stop the feeling. And you can say it's just the way you are. You made a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. Yeah, you have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Well, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me, all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but I told you so. You know I hate to say it. I told you so. You can get 100 boys involved. You shoot another shot, you try to stop the feeling. And you can say it's just the way you are. You make a new excuse, another stupid reason. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. All right, folks. God bless y'all. Give it up for Randy Steele on the banjo. Thanks for joining us, Randy, surprise special guest. And, of course, give it up for Jakey Lutsko, the one and only. Check out his new music video, Brain, on YouTube. And, Jakey, tell everyone where they can follow you and keep up with you and all that good stuff.
Yes, so I am, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the Blue Sky, just at Jakey Lutsko, all lowercase, Jakey Lutsko. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, all that good stuff. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Randy, you got anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Nope. Check me out, Randy Steele on banjo on Instagram. There you go.
Beautiful. Randy's posting lots of great stuff. And, of course, if you haven't joined the Patreon experience, got a great community, got a great Discord. And, of course, my new album, Ends, is available only on Patreon for the time being. Got a new video dropping Wednesday called Run, so keep an eye open for that. God bless you, folks, and Feliz.